Testing, 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 1, 2. Hello, everybody. Welcome, that dude named Dale. Welcome to another live stream of NASCAR Thunder 2004. 100% length race here at California. That's meta. That's a little bit meta right there. I had my stream up there for a second on my phone. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you so much, that dude named Dale. Happy New Year to you fuckers. Thank you all so much for tuning in, coming out, watching. You'll need sponsors. Yeah, I know. I will need sponsors. Welcome, Dew Storm. Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching NASCAR Thunder 2004. 100% length race here from California, a.k.a. Auto Club, a.k.a. the track that will no longer cease to exist in this current configuration anymore after the end of this year. So welcome, welcome. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoy. We need sponsors. First things first. Yes, I did the Martinsville race, and I did the Martinsville race off camera. You will see that we did finish 17th. I shared that on my Twitter, that we finished 17th anyway. So 1120, there we go. That's where we're at. P11 right now here for California. 9 starts, 4 poles, no wins, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s. That's where we have, that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at right now. Happy New Year from the Lake of Ozarks in Missouri, but long time no talk. How are things? Paul, I'm doing all right. Paul, welcome. Thank you so much. Do you think NASCAR will become as big as once it was? Hopefully. I hope so. I certainly hope so. Welcome on a nice Saturday night. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to put sponsors. We are going to choose some sponsors here. And I've already kind of pre-selected what's going on here based on what I feel like I can actually do and accomplish with this career mode. You can see that we have Easy Care, Whitetails, and Napa. I am going to sign with Napa. Average finish in 15th place. We currently have an average finish of 14.6. I feel like we can easily do that. So, NASCAR Thunder, they want to give us the most money. Qualifying's not been a problem, so they want to give us the most money. Then we're going to sign with NASCAR Thunder. They're going to sponsor my tailgate. Waste Management wants to give me the most money. They want me to finish ahead of Terry Labonte. Okay, I can do that. And then we got Easy Care. Easy Care wants to give me the most money. I don't have a problem with that. Give me the most money. That's cool. Easy Care wants to give me the most money again. Good. Good. All right. You can see there's our engine, body, and chassis. 92, 92, and 92. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. We're 50s across the board. So, yeah, that's going to be interestingly enough to say the least. I still don't have enough money to do any of the R&D coming out of Martinsville, but I'm glad that we have new sponsors that want to give us more money. This will help us be able to jumpstart everything else because we were running a little bit low on funds, yeah, with the sponsorship and everything that we had previous. So, yeah. But with this new sponsorship, we need to change up the paint scheme. I want to make it so that it matches more of the Napa yellow and blue, and I've already kind of shared it with some of my guys that I message on the regular. Yeah, we're going to do this. We are going to do this. I've already got an idea set up for this. We're going to do it like so. And do the Napa colors, baby. The Napa colors. Set it up for like that. Actually, what I'm going to do is change this to the yellow real quick because I want to match up the Napa yellow real quick. That's what we're going to do. Hello and welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't know who is here, who isn't here, but we're going to try and match this thing up almost perfectly to the Napa yellow. There we go. Yeah, that's awful close. That looks awful close. We'll do that blue. Actually, I need to have a little bit, it needs to be a little bit more blue. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, we're also going to do that. Change that color up. Change up the top number. And this will be our new primary scheme, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the new primary scheme that we have for Napa here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I don't know if my comments or people are watching and commenting. I can't tell because my comments are not popping up like they normally are. I don't know if anybody's watching. That'd be funny if nobody was watching. Yeah, that's okay. 7 people watching. Thank you. Hey, leave a like on this. Leave a like, ladies and gentlemen. You guys like this? We like this. This is good stuff right here. Good stuff right here. Dewstorm's still here. Okay, cool. Cool. Cool beans. All right, just want to make sure. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, welcome for a nice Saturday night drive here. This one is for K-Cow, ladies and gentlemen. K-Cow's home track of California. You kind of wanted this one. I wanted to make sure that I live stream it for him. He wanted it. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to do it by the end of the year, but unfortunately that was not the case. Unfortunately, so January 2nd, 2021, we made it through 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God we did. We're here. We're enjoying it. Thank you for spending a little bit of your Saturday night here with me. Let's do this up. California, ladies and gentlemen, Auto Club with a car rating of 52. Let's head into the game. Hoarding a couple of games for my Xbox. So nice to meet you. There you go. Thanks for doing this, Dale. K-Cow, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Here's the car setup that I've been kind of dicking with a little bit here. Again, it kind of goes hand in hand almost with that Rookie Championship Challenge one. Manual transmission. 22 pounds on the tire pressure. Downforce is slammed all the way down. It's a speedway track, 73 inches, 45 degrees rear spoiler. We're going to invert the suspension. I don't know why I had the rears lower than the fronts, but we're going to leave that wedge at a -1. And we're also going to bring the gear ratio up a little bit here for qualifying with a 103. This is the gear ratio that I've got, except we're going to extend that second gear. We'll extend the third gear. I'll leave the first gear the way it is. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Albeit I know it's Saturday night and whatnot. That's cool. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you all very much. And yeah, we're gonna get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Dale Jarrett is on the pole. We're gonna go qualifying and see what we can come up with. Not bad through 1 and 2. Felt pretty good. Got good rotation, got good entry. It's a little bit on the snug side, but that's okay. Lap 1 says...
way around the track. If he wants to start up front, this has to be the good one. It's the final lap.
18th on lap 1, that's not too bad. Good evening, Blue Jimmy fan. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Welcome, welcome. Like to see me do the All-Star race? Sure. Certainly can try. Let's see what we got here on lap.
Good lap. We'll start on the outside pole.
Ooh, so close. P2. P2 of California. So damn close. Look at that. Jarrett's 58 to my 60. Unbelievable. How about that? Damn you, Dale Jarrett. Taking the pole away from me. That's alright, though. Second place, still a good start. Still a good start. Still a really good start. What do I want to change? I don't want to change anything. I feel like this car is going to be pretty good. I feel like it's going to be pretty good. Even though the car rating is only a 52, I feel like it'll still be pretty good. Absolutely. So, I'm going to back that fourth gear down to a 101 just for a little bit of security. You know what? We'll go with a 100. Why not? We'll go 101. 101. That'll be it. For just a little bit more for fuel economy and for not having to check up a whole lot, hopefully, in the draft. This thing is going to get spread out. This is a 250 lap race at California. This is a long race. This is a 500-mile race at California. So, it's going to get spread out, and it's going to be a long one. I think the fuel window is somewhere in the ballpark of 50 laps. I think it's 50 laps. If you can make it 50, you only have to stop 5 times. But if you can't, you have to stop 6 times. Long race ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, but I finally have the motivation to do some NASCAR Let's Plays this year. Awesome, Blue Jimmy. Awesome, awesome. Top 3, Dale, and, well, Dale. All non-Dales need not apply, ladies and gentlemen. We got Jarrett, Reynolds, and Earnhardt Jr., the top 3. I'm going to crack into a nice cold Dr. Pepper, and we'll get this son of a bitch started here tonight. All right. Keegan Schneider, what's up, Keegan? Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and coming on out here on this Saturday night. Like I said, recap on the car setup. Manual transmission, 22 pounds on the tire pressure. Downforce is slammed all the way down. Then we got the suspension, 45, 50, and a -1 on the wedge. And the gear ratios are the custom 210, 160, 120, and a 101 with a 350 rear end. Happy New Year, Elite Rink. What's up? Happy New Year. What's up, man? Thank you so much for tuning in, Elite Rink. I never see Kevin Grubb in the starting lineup, therefore a Dr. Pepper is appropriate. Yes, it is very much appropriate. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it for you, K-Cal. This is for you, K-Cal. Let's see what we can do here with our Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet Monte Carlo here at your home track of California. Let's go racing.
We're in Fontana, California, home of the California Speedway for today's Auto Club 500. It's another great day for racing. Pit strategy could be a major factor in this race, Barney.
Well, you're right. Fuel mileage is a big concern for a lot of teams. All the green flag racing means they'll have to be very careful when they decide to pit for fuel.
The Napa car will retain its sponsorship for another contract.
You know, with that car's success this year, who wouldn't extend a sponsorship deal? They'd be crazy to pull out now.
Jimmy Johnson won his first Winston Cup race here at California Speedway.
That was only his 13th start in Winston Cup, and he won it pulling away from Kurt Busch. Of course, it was only a sign of things to come from this young driver.
The Cheerios Dodge looks to turn his luck around in this race.
And trust me, it hasn't been for the lack of effort. Those guys have been working hard all season. Maybe they can right the ship with a good finish here.
Start your engine.
43 Winston Cup engines fire to life in California, and that's beautiful. I love seeing it when your hard work and dedication pays off. Rolling off the front row here at California.
Well, let's see how they'll line up for the start.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. That car is beautiful. I've never seen a car. Thank you. I hope you win in that Napa Chevy. I don't think we're going to win, but I think we're going to give them, we got to finish in the top 15. I hope we can finish in the top 15. I'll consider that a dub. I'll consider that a big win if we can finish in the top 15 with this Napa car. Absolutely. But thank you for the compliments on it. I created it entirely on my own accord. Nobody helped me. I just wanted to make sure it matched the sponsor logo. It's pretty good. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to say the least. Elite Rank. Thank you all so much for spending a little bit of your Saturday here tonight with me, ladies and gentlemen. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. First stream of 2021, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all thought I was gone. Yes, and I am for the most part gone with the regular content, but once in a while I'll be live streaming these. So thank you so much. Have yourself a nice cold drink, get yourself a nice snack, sit back with me because we got 500 miles here at California.
The cars are lined up side by side, 2 by 2. The green flag wave, and we're underway. Side by side racing, speed and banging as they head their way down into the turn.
Cornello, number 12, is passing high.
You'd usually see him block here, but I guess you guys are friendly out there.
Car inside.
Yeah, much like you'd probably suspect, we ended up dropping back right off the rip.
41.86.
We're holding it down a third,
Just 1 second back.
and now we just try to settle in, ladies and gentlemen. Long race ahead of us here.
Okay, back to 4.
Long race ahead of us. And I know for a fact we're not going to be able to hang on with most of these guys.
The 97 car wants to get by you.
Contact behind me. Excuse me. That was a burp. Yeah. Dale Jr. is leading this thing, ladies and gentlemen. Dale Jr. has been a ball of fire this season. He has been an absolute ball of fire this year so far. He won 2 of the last 3 races. He finished 2nd at Martinsville. Like I said, I posted the results for that Martinsville race on my Twitter. Check it out. At that dude named Dale. Y'all can check it out. I posted it earlier today. Did that race yesterday. Like I said, I'm not going to live stream every single race. This one, K-Cow specifically wanted me to live stream it for him, so that's what we're doing. Keegan is digging these weekly full race live streams. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Watching that board entry, you say Dale Jr. is a ball of fire. Yeah, he's going to go out with a ball of fire, too. He's going to be like, that'd be some shit. Going out like Richard Petty in the 1992 Hooters 500. He said he wanted to go out in a blaze of glory. He just went out in a straight up blaze. Dale Jr. is a ball of fire. All of a sudden, it's just boom. All the way from back here, you see his engine just grenade, and his engine launches up into the air. Starts raining fucking pistons down on the back straightaway. Oops. Be like, oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to jinx you.
38-37.
Keep coming. We're getting there.
We are really close to that red limit.
The 99 car is coming left. Number 99 is inside. 38-71.
Okay, let's get after these guys now. You need to pick it up about 2.5
A
seconds
little
on
bit
the leader.
loose on entry right there. I had to try and not slide into Jeff Burton.
Okay, we're clear.
It's a little free on entry. That's okay, though. That's going to go away on the long run. This car will tighten up.
Still there. You're clear.
Dale Jr. is just driving away. We got the rest of the pack kind of drafting with each other, and then you got Jr. just driving away all by himself. Go figure.
38-84.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there.
Gotta check up a little bit at the end of that straightaway, because that draft is pretty damn strong. That is a damn strong draft. The fact that there's no plans for NASCAR to race in Fontana this year. Yes, I'm glad it makes up for it, K-Cow. I'm glad that this is doing a little justice for you. Just a little bit of justice. Oh, a little slide right there with Kevin Harvick.
We're down a spot. Keep digging.
We're still holding it down. 7 laps in, we're in 9th. Did not expect to stay up front. Honestly, did not expect to stay up front
You got some passes
like where we started in 2nd. If we could have held on, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Car rating's only a 52. This thing will start dropping eventually. Trying to win. Always have a tough time trying to win here. There's some stupid car crashing into me here at the final lap. Yeah. The AI get a little bit wonky in this at this track. They do. They get a little bit wonky. They do get a little bit wonky sometimes.
Number 24, up high. 38-76.
Making up some time.
The 24 car is still there. Still beside you. Number 24 is still there. Keep digging. Still there.
Gonna try and chop Bobby Labonte a little bit right there. We're back to 10th. Gordon gets around him. Another California native, Jeff Gordon. I'm not a California native, just California native, Jeff Gordon.
Going inside.
My English. But you can see now we're 10 laps in. You can see that this field is starting to spread out quite a bit.
Catching up to the leader. Keep on it. Just 6 seconds separates you and the leader.
Never had the chance to win in any PS2 game at this track. Really? In any PS2 game at this track? Really? That sucks. That sucks to hear. This is your track too, K-Cow. This is your home track.
Number number 18 is passing high.
Here comes old B-Lab, Bobby Labonte. Iceberg just did a really good video a couple days ago on Bobby Labonte.
38 feet.
I really like
Closing on the leader.
Iceberg's videos.
18 car is still there.
It just for whatever reason, me and Iceberg are just on the same page. 9 times out of 10, me and Iceberg are just on the same page. And
The 18 car
his
is
video
still
with
there.
Brian Vickers, his video with Bobby Labonte, just like perfect, perfect. I couldn't have. Slap Shoes as well. Slap Shoes pretty much on the same page as well, man. Slap Shoes and Iceberg and me, it's like one big collective Garfunkel fuck of stuff. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Yeah.
38, 57.
Those are two YouTubers where we just our minds think alike. Back to 12th now, or excuse me, lap 12. We're in 11th. Got Jimmy behind us. Where's Michael Roots when you need him? Jimmy! You throw Brock Beard into the mix? I could, yeah, Brock Beard's pretty good too. That's right, every time I've recorded a video on this train on the PS2 game, never won. Best finish was, I think, 3rd.
65.
Elite says, hey. LS Stop Motion Series, what's up, man? Thank you. Happy New Year to you, Jimmy! That's right, Jimmy! 07 time. Kind of funny to look back and play this game before he really started having a ton of success and being like, oh yeah, this guy in the 48, yeah, he's a 7. He's gonna be a 7-time champion. I'm a bold man. Cap 24, what's up? Welcome, Happy New Year. Doing California when it was a 250 lap race. Yep, absolutely. 500 miles. But then again, those of you that know me know that I love Pocono. I'm like the only person in the history of mankind that not only says Pocono's a good, that, like, let me put it this way. I'm the only person in, like, history that not only says Pocono is tolerable, I am in favor of Pocono. Like, I enjoy the shit out of Pocono. And I think Pocono should be 500 miles. Both races. Back-to-back 500-mile races at Pocono. That'd be right up my fucking alley.
Got one outside.
So if I say that I think Pocono should have 500-mile races, I think California is the least of my worries. How'd the first 6 races in Martinsville go? Well, Martinsville went okay. We were like 8 laps down. NASCAR fan, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, I gotta show you the spreadsheet. When I get a chance, I'll maybe pause and show you the spreadsheet that I got built up for this thing. Because I'm keeping good info.
38.95.
Get back on it. We're losing
But,
time. We've
yeah,
got
for the
some
most
work
part,
left. Leader has about a 9-second lead on us.
yeah, for the most part, everything's been gone good. I mean, we DNF'd at Bristol and got 43rd. But aside from the DNF at Bristol, our worst finish was 17th. I mean, legend difficulty, no assists, career mode, that's not shabby at all. We finished 17th, I think, at Darlington, and we finished 17th at Martinsville. We were 8 laps down in Martinsville. I think the only time that I was on the lead lap was Talladega. Yeah, Talladega was the only track where I finished on the lead lap. But Bristol was the only race where I had a DNF. And I ended up wrecking at like lap 350 or 360. How are you able to allies with everyone in my career mode? I'm always making rivals left and right. Well, a lot of it was because Daytona and Talladega, you try to draft people as much as possible. Daytona and Talladega, and then you just try to like pretty much just race. You got to think, you're doing a long race. You have to race these guys. You have to actually like race them. And you have to be respectful. You have to understand you're not going to be really as fast as these guys. So when you are coming up, like with the leaders coming up on you real quick, like at Martinsville, you're going into the corner and you know, the leader is super fast and he can jump off the corner faster than you. So like when he starts looking on the straightaway like he's gonna dive into the corner, you just kind of let him go. You just hit the brakes, let him go by you, and that's how you can actually build up ally rating too. You gain like 10 ally rating just by letting them go like that. Tristan, what's up? Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome, welcome. Happy New Year. Let me just check comments real quick. People are starting to pick up now. Very sad that they won't make videos anymore. Me too. Braden, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Happy New Year, Braden. I know I already said Happy New Year to you. Welcome. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like. Leave a like. Richmond is a pretty tough track. Yeah, Richmond's gonna suck. I feel like Richmond's gonna suck pretty bad. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Yes, my birthday is in 2 weeks. 13 days, technically. 13 days. January 15th. Here comes Jimmy. See, like this right now, you see Jimmy? Jimmy's gonna get ready to blow by me.
39-15.
Worked a little harder. That lap was sort of slow.
But I'm not gonna just let him by, but you know,
The leader has about 10
at least you
seconds
just
off.
gotta be aware, like,
Hold your line.
I'm not gonna be able to hold the bottom, so I gotta slow down.
We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. All clear, buddy.
Freaking 96 on Jimmy Johnson. He's my best friend. Yo, damn, yo, Caden, what up? Caden, hello. Welcome. Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I got nothing behind me, so I'm gonna turn my mirror off because I hate when my rear view mirror kills my frames. I'm a frame rate stickler. I got nothing behind me right now. I just got Jimmy in front of me. It's all out front.
How's the car setup feel? Our time's a little off. We lost some time on that lap. Let's get it back.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I lost time on that lap. I am not used to driving in the in-car in this game at all. Braden can't wait for his account to be all set up. Good. Glad to hear, man. Xbox Live. Awesome. Happy New Year, Dale. Caleb. That's right. Crew chief is the best crew chief. That's right. Is the best crew chief. But it's a long race, ladies and gentlemen. Long race.
17.
You're a little off the pace.
Those are pretty hilarious. That's right.
Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
Ooh, right front's starting to show some wear, eh? How many laps we got done here? Got 24. Damn, okay. Look at that. She's who? We're on lap 24. We're almost 10% of the way through the race already. 10%. 10%. It'd be over 10 if it was
Halfway on fuel.
current. Yeah, okay. So about 20... That's going to be about 47 laps that we're going to be able to go on a tank.
19.
Not
Pace is
quite
falling off. Pick it up a little.
24 laps on half a tank right there. Not quite 24. So we're going to have to pit 6 times. That's going to suck. I hope these guys can't go to 50. Maybe make some new friends this year. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with making some friends, man. Ain't nothing wrong with making friends. think we're coming up on lap cars already. Watch the whole stream if I'm not busy. As you can see in my career mode, I'm scared to do Watkins Glen. I've kind of flopped a bit because the track schedule is pretty stupid. I love Watkins Glen. Like, this is the part of the schedule where I don't really like, because there's California, then there's Richmond. But then we get into the part of the schedule where it gets to, there's Charlotte, then there's Dover, Pocono, Charlotte, Dover, Pocono, Michigan, Sonoma, Daytona. Yeah, that's usually about one of my favorite parts of the schedule right there. Kind of get towards that mid-season kind of thing. Zare Bear, welcome, Zare Bear. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you, man. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Mark Martin starting to roll down. Some of them will make it in 4. Okay. Interesting. Some might make it on 4. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see if they can. That'll be interesting to see if they can. Mark Martin starting to run us down here a little bit. Gonna try and take this 12th spot away from us. We do have lap traffic. There's freaking Mike Skinner. Mike Skinner's rolling roadblock. Other than Mark Martin, there's not really anybody behind me. Not really anybody behind me. There's one more car behind Mark Martin, and that's about it. Mike Skinner, don't be a douche nozzle. Get out of the way.
Number 4 is gaining on you. Clear on both sides.
No damage? Okay, we're good. Really don't want to get... This track is so wide and so big. I don't want to get damaged. Like, I just don't want to. I want to do my best to keep the damn car clean. Because, like, there's no reason that I should be hitting the damn wall. This track is, like, 80 feet wide.
39-43.
Try working another line. We need to get back on pace.
But other than that, we are holding it down pretty good, ladies and gentlemen, with our 52 rated car running 12th at Auto Club, technically, yes, but California, as it's so affectionately called in this game. California.
Clear all around.
I got some people chatting. I apologize. Let me wait for my chat to pop back up here. There we go. Ian White, what's up, Ian? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Happy New Year to you.
Something wrong with your car? That lap was off your pace.
There's something wrong with my car? No, there's nothing wrong with my car. Car's handling just fine. I think we're doing pretty good, crew chief, considering the fact that we have this poo-poo car and we're in 12th right now. We got poo-poo car. Recording a video for my channel. Awesome, Zare. That's awesome. Sometimes I race with the IBL. Is that bad? I need to remember how the track works. Is it the best line? Oh, the best line. Okay, the informative best line. I don't do. I mean, I don't blame you. I run with that best line thing in F1. I mean, I don't know the tracks by heart. You know, I don't blame anybody who needs the best line. But, you know, also I've played this game literally since day one, so if I haven't figured out the tracks by now, there's something wrong with me. Mark Martin will get around us. 4P12. We're back to 13th now here in California. The left front is now starting to wear, and I felt it just give out right there. Good God. It just plowed up the track.
39-62.
I'll watch you when I edit. Awesome. Awesome. Appreciate you. Car is starting, like I said, car is starting to tighten up a little bit. Like I said in the Rookie Championship Challenge, you want this thing to kind of yaw and turn by itself. You want this car to yaw out. But because this is such a long race, you do have to kind of detune it just a little bit. But you still kind of want that same feel. Because this car will tighten up. If it's a little bit free in the beginning of the run, that's okay because it'll go away. And again, I think that's Dale Jr. Dale Jr. is just out there by himself, just riding around. Jack Sprague. Sprague.
Car high.
Jack sprained my ankle.
Clear on both sides.
Thank God he was nice and he just kind of let us go.
Well, that was kind of slow.
And we got Sterling Marlin behind us, and then it's another 4 seconds back to Rusty Wallace. I almost said Rusty Walrus. Can you? I don't know if anybody caught that. I almost said Rusty Walrus. I'm so used to saying Rusty Walrus. Shout out to Rusty Walrus. What an awesome guy. I almost said Rusty Walrus instead of Wallace.
Right rear's getting warm.
There's my right rear. Alright. But we're doing alright, ladies and gentlemen. Nice chill vibes here tonight. Long race here at California. Long one. We're in for a marathon today, ladies and gentlemen. Or tonight. We're in for a marathon tonight. Christian Fittapoopy. Don't be a poopy. Don't be a poopy. Don't block me. Okay, thank you. For not being a poopy. Christian Fittapoopy.
The 43 car is still there. You're clear. The 40 car is looking left.
Yeah.
39, 86.
Gonna have to pit in probably about 10 laps.
Stay focused, buddy.
Gonna be curious to see. I bet you. Ooh, there's Sterling Marlin. I was not paying attention. I had my mirror off and everything. Almost drove right down onto him.
We drop back a spot.
Thank God I had a little bit quick reflexes. Sterling Marlin will get around us for 13th. We are back to 14th. We need to get 15th. That's what our sponsor. That's what our primary goal for Napa is to get a top 15. See that Napa logo on it right there on the hood.
You're a little off the pace.
Overdrove that corner right there a little bit. If I'm in any camera but far chase, I will not hit my marks the way I normally do. I'm just so... I am literally welded. I have to be welded to the far chase
You're clear.
in order for me to play this game halfway decently. I might end up sputtering coming to pit road on lap 48. I just might. Yeah.
39, 79.
How's the car setup feel? Our time's a little off.
I mean, car setup feels fine, crew chief. I mean, the fact that we're maintaining with our poo-poo car. We're in the top 15 with a 52 rated car. Michael Bruce, I gotta try a long race in this game. It's pretty damn authentic. Yes, sir. And Michael! Mikey! Zeme! What's up? Michael Roots, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Much love, my man. Much love. It is a good time. An authentic long race. That's exactly what it is, too. An authentic long race. What's up, man? Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Oh, that's going to be a little tight right there. Please don't hit the wall. Please don't hit the wall. Okay, we're good. Car is definitely starting to tighten up here at the ass end of the long run.
47.
Still freaking 4 seconds back to Rusty Wallace, though. Still got a lot of time. Long ways back to the next person. Like I said, this is California, ladies and gentlemen. This is California back in the day. Races used to get spread out like crazy. That's right. Has no regard. My crew chief has no regard for something. I forgot. My chat went away. For the fact that your laptops keep dropping because of old tires. I know, right? I like to fiddle with the wheel back and forth. Yeah. I use the analog stick. I'm on Xbox. And I'm using a controller, so...
Gotta pick it up a little.
Yep, there's our tire situation right now. I love how the left rear hasn't even worn down yet. Normally, the way I used to set them up, I like it to where, especially for some reason in NASCAR 09 on the Xbox 360, I used to love it when I would get a track like California, and I would make the setup literally almost feel like it was pivoting off the left rear. I did that for Pocono, I did it for California. Actually, matter of fact, the California setup I had was derived off my Pocono setup that I had for my league racing. Coil bound freaking springs were coil bound, and that thing would like pivot off the left rear. It was nice. We're running on fumes. Yeah, I know we're running on fumes. That's going on. New Hampshire, that is bad, fast, even on hard AI. See, that was the one thing I couldn't even figure out New Hampshire. I never raced New Hampshire because I was always in New Hampshire for my league races. I was always in New Hampshire for the race. If you are good enough and holding a consistent line, it's fun as hell. That's right. I did win one Nuff World race at New Hampshire, my league. That was in 2014, and the only reason why I won the race is because the two leaders who were 3 seconds ahead of me, they crashed on the back straightaway on the last lap, racing each other, and I ended up passing them in turn 3. Yeah, that was kind of cool. Kelly Jr. and Jeremy, they both wrecked each other down the back straightaway on the last lap. That was pretty cool. And I took the win. I was like, alright, cool, I'll take it. Oh, Biffle. It's Keegan Schneider. Everybody look, it's Keegan. We're going to put Keegan a lap down. I was the Ryan Blaney in that race. Yes, I was. I enjoyed it, man. It was awesome. I kind of got handed to me. And Kelly Jr. was my teammate at the time. He was like, here you go, teammate. Don't say I didn't do anything for you. And that was on Arca Sim Racing. That wasn't even on NASCAR 09. That was on Arca Sim Racing. That was in 2014. Arca Sim. Those guys still race too, by the way. Those boys in Arca Sim Racing, ASRX. They still race. They still got a YouTube channel. And they race every so often. I tune in once in a while just to see what's going on. None of my Nuff World guys still race anymore, but I still like to tune into Arca Sim Racing. That was a decent sim. Fuel tank almost empty. Gonna have to pit probably on 47. Fish Productions, what up, Fish? Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Struggle with my Ian White struggles with consistency.
45 car, it's up high. Clear.
Oh, baby, that was a little tight right there. Yeah, probably sputtering for 48, maybe, but we'll see. Most issue like you is making something. Okay. I'm sorry, I couldn't read that whole thing in time. Go for lap 40 and see if you actually do sputter. I don't know. It's gonna be fucking awful close. There's the right front just turned red. Bless you. Unless I just sneezed. I don't know if any of you heard. Car's a little loose on entry even still, but then it tightens up through the center. Center exit, it's tight. Rear end's a little bit unhooked. I think it's because I got the spoiler so slammed down. Things are good for me, Ian White. Things are going alright, man. I'm enjoying my 3-day weekend. That I am. Enjoying my 3-day weekend. We're going to go for 48. We're probably going to sputter. But we're probably going to sputter. We'll probably make 48, though.
40, 19.
Let's find out.
That lap was kind of slow. Pick it up.
We are going to have to pit.
It's got to run on you. Okay.
We're going to see if the AI can go 50. If the AI can go 50, this race is already lost. Seriously, this race will already be lost if the AI can go 50. Underpower down the back straightaway. Probably going to run out in the middle of 3 and 4 right here. Yep, there it is. Oh, Robbie Gordon, you turd. Alright, coming in this time. I don't want to make any adjustments, as the car actually does drive halfway decently.
One car feels off the banking onto pit road. We're not quite sure yet if this is a scheduled or an unscheduled stop, as he makes his way painfully slow down the pit lane. Pit road speed on his way to the pit stall.
Damn good stop by the boys. It was supposed to be like a 17-0 and ended up being 15-5. That was a nice stop. Hell yeah. GG crew, guys.
Lead cars are pitting.
Lead cars are pitting. So at least we're not super far off, but it's going to be just enough to kill us as far as the pit strategy is concerned. That sucks. That really sucks. Rip, the AI can go 50. That's right. That's it. We're just gonna have to let this thing play out. If we can get a caution, a correctly timed caution, we might be able to make it work.
81, 84.
Lap 50.
Oh well. That sucks. Ah, fresh tires feel good though. Hell yeah. And that's the thing, like I said with the shop editions, I'm not even going for like the tire grip or anything. I'm going for the stuff that increases my efficiency first, because like that's literally half the battle is the efficiency.
38, 93.
I've got the speed. I can manage to set the car up and make it drive the way I want and manage good speed out of it. That much is evident, but I think the problem is that since I make the setup so good and fine-tune it so good to at least get the speed, it hurts the freaking economy. I'll need multiple cautions. Probably wait a little longer to do what? I should wait a little longer for what? Wait a little longer to get back on the gas. I probably should. I'm driving the car. I was trying to drive the car apparently like I still had fresh tires.
Okay, we're clear.
We got some cars headed down pit road.
But even still, I'm pretty sure that that's not going to change. I think the only thing that's going to affect it majorly is either detuning the gear ratio or just whatever the car rating is, honestly, at this point. I said we were 14th. We're probably going to maintain that 14th spot. I just really, really hate that we're not getting the same fuel mileage.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
Just Mark Martin, I guess. It looks like Mark Martin still hasn't pit yet because he is going awfully slow. For a car his caliber, he's going awfully slow. Kind of wish he would have saved the equipment I used at Talladega for Marsville and had fresh stuff for this race. Yeah, you would think. Fortunately, that is not the case.
38, 76.
That one was quick. Let's do it again.
Oh, I was wondering what the fuck that noise was. It sounded like an earthquake was happening. But no, that's my fucking dryer. That's my dryer making all that noise. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Clear on both sides.
Something's fucking shaking it. Fuck, it sounds like it's rattling its own teeth out right now.
Pit road's getting busy. Leaders are headed in.
Guess who's back? Back again. Welcome back, Brayden. Right now I'm pinning cars for NR 2003. Working on Dale Reagan's AAA Ford. Nice.
38,
Very nice.
Wow, you're fast.
Very nice. Well, that does kind of suck that we're not going to be able to make it the same amount of distance that these boys are, sadly.
Coming up on a car exiting pit road.
Yes, it is possible to get earthquakes in Connecticut. It is possible. We've had them. They're very light, but we've had them. We've had them.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting.
They're not very strong, but, you know, we get them. There we go. Well, everything's back up. We'll give you a lap 60 Visa race break. I'll give you a lap 60 Visa race break. We're on the lead lap still, which is actually kind of impressive. If you ask me, it's pretty impressive. I'm pretty impressed with the fact that I can stay on the lead, and I'm still on the lead lap.
38 feet.
Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
There's Mark Martin. We're going to pass Mark Martin for 13th.
Hey, that's
Interestingly
one of those
enough.
keep Nick.
We might get Jeff Burton for 12th here. We might. It's going to be close. But it ain't going to stay that way, though. Because these boys got fresher tires. They're going to blow my doors off. We got almost 10 laps on tires. Got about 8 laps on tires, but they'll blow my doors right off. Almost up to Jeff Burton in 12th.
Far high. 38.79.
Keep it up. Great lap.
Clear on both sides.
And we'll get around Joe
25
Nemechek.
cars.
There
Coming
we
up
go.
quick.
Trying to look back to the bottom underneath me. Hell no, I just put you a lap down. Leave me alone. Let me drive away. People say that Senior's death killed NASCAR. Chase killed NASCAR. This, that, the other thing.
Clear all around.
Interesting.
38.97.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy.
NASCAR is killing itself. That's for sure. With the dumb decisions they made. That's right.
38.97.
Awesome lap.
Awesome lap. The fact that we're running at 13th is still goddamn impressive. I'm still very happy about that. I'm really actually surprised too that there's not a whole lot of attrition so far either. Maybe there will be later on. Maybe there will be later on. We haven't gotten too far in this race yet. We're about 20-something% through this race so far. It's been a clean and green affair, ladies and gentlemen. I will pause it here at just before lap 60. And we'll give you a little bit of a quick Visa race break here as Tony Stewart has apparently taken the lead now. Here is your quote-unquote Visa race break. That dude named Dale. What's your opinion on Chase Elliott's 2020 championship? Do you think he was third best or like fifth rather? I think that Harvick deserved it. Harvick was the best car the entire season. Harvick deserved it. Chase was really just in Harvick's spot. I feel like Chase was a top 5 driver. Top 5, 5th, 6th, something like that. But he wasn't Harvick. Wasn't Harvick. I love that Chase Elliott won the championship. But it was Harvick's. That's my opinion. It was Harvick's. It was Harvick's. Sorry, you can call me a boomer all you want. I still think that the entire season matters. Just because Harvick had one mistake at a time when his buffer of points was not there doesn't mean shit. Harvick was still the best the entire season. All right, so here we go. Here's your little Visa race break. Tony Stewart apparently has just taken the lead from Dale Jr. because he's led only 4 laps. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kevin Harvick, Dale Jarrett, Matt Kenseth are your top 5. Ricky Rudd, Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch, and Sterling Marlin are the top 10. Bobby Labonte, Jeff Burton, yours truly, Mark Martin, and Rusty Wallace are in the top 15. We'll keep scrolling down there all the way to Jamie McMurray. Jamie McMurray's first one a lap down right now. Michael Waltrip in 17th, last car on the lead lap. Cody Rutan, hello from Canada. Cody, hello from Connecticut, sir. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Welcome to the live stream. Jamie McMurray, Ward Burton, Elliott Stadler are in the top 20. When we got Nadeau, Mayfield, Steve Park, Ricky Craven, Jeff Green, Kenny Wallace, Johnny Benson, which is Ultimate Dragons driver. I always got to say that. I don't know why. Terry Labonte, Joe Nemechek, Ken Schrader, 30th, and we got Brett Bodine, Robbie Gordon, Kyle Petty is the first one 2 laps down at 33rd, Ashton Lewis, Hermie Sadler, Greg Biffle, a.k.a. Keegan Schneider, Christopher Fittipaldi, Casey Mears, Jack Sprague, Chase Montgomery, Mike Skinner, Ryan Newman dropped out of the race. I did not know that Newman dropped out of the race. Newman's out, Kevin LePage is out as well. Okay, so Ryan Newman fell out of the race, and Kevin LePage as well. Did not know that. Interesting. Did not know that. Stewart must have pitted before Junior. One thing I like about the Thundertail 3/04 is you can up the mistakes. Yes, you can. Absolutely. Are you doing season driver? Career, my friend. Career mode. My car rating is a 52. We have a junky car, but we're making it work right now in P13. Legend difficulty, no assists. Legend difficulty, no assists, 100% length. So, we're making it happen, ladies and gentlemen. I got to a massive flame war with this one idiot recently. Well, we don't like flame wars. We don't like that. Oh, here, let me show you guys the spreadsheet that I have. It's going to be hard for you guys to see because the spreadsheet's very, the spreadsheet is very small. I got everything kind of formatted to be really small so that it fits on one screen, that I could see it all on one screen, but I'll show this to you quick. While I have the Visa race break up for you guys, I'll show you guys the stats. La stats. Where's my display capture? My display capture is on. We're going to turn that off. We'll turn that off, and we'll do this right here. Boom. And I will... Is it Control... No, it's not Control Z. What's my zoom? Where's my zoom? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Zoom. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's 133% right there. Take a look at your screens. So you see Daytona Duels, Daytona, Rockingham, Vegas, Atlanta, Darlington, Bristol, Texas, Talladega, Martinsville. That's what we got right now. I wish you could put number 3 on your car. Yeah, don't you wish? I know. I wish I could. So you can see here that we've did the laps completed. Here's the total race time, who the race winner was, the margin of victory, which, remember, that Texas race, Dale Jr. lapped the whole fucking field twice. We finished second at Texas, 2 laps down. That's where we did. And we got, obviously, we led the most laps at Talladega, and then we gave that one away, unfortunately, with the bad call at the end. We should have stayed out when we pitted. There's the average speed, cautions, our point standings, and how much points we were behind. And these are the total points we've accumulated, points we accumulate during that race and then the total. And then you can see the notes that I write. I write notes. So Martinsville, car rating of 53, car had a great long run speed, had good fuel mileage, could make it one less stop than everybody else. Unfortunately, the cautions did not play out. Was a little loose on entry, but it lacked power. Like, coming off the corners, we just got killed by the faster cars. But honestly, it was solid. It was a top 20 car. And then we had, car rating of 57. Live streamed, car was excellent. Top 5 all race at Talladega. Great fuel miles, but gave away the race on a bad pit call. Should have stayed out instead of pitting. Repaired engine, body, and chassis after the race. And then also live stream Texas with a car rating of 52. Live stream, car was excellent. Ran top 5 all race, but short on fuel mileage. That's right. Thankfully, the cautions, I believe, saved us at Texas. Oh, there wasn't any cautions. That's right. That was a caution-free race. That's right. Never mind. But we were a little short on fuel mileage. Thankfully, it worked out. So, yeah. Those are the notes that I keep. That I'm keeping anyways. So, yeah. Woo! Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. That's a cool idea for you to do a spreadsheet. to do that for my live streams instead of trying to memorize as much as possible. My favorite driver? Dang, that's right. Dang is right. My favorite driver was Jeff Gordon, and it is now obviously Chase Elliott and Matt DiBenedetto. Chase Elliott and Matty D. Those are my guys. Those are my guys. Got the alert box up. I'll turn off my display capture. We'll put the Elgato back on. There we go. All right, that was your Visa race break here. Lap 60, Tony Stewart is leading. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in second. Junior's led up to this point until the last 4 laps. He's led pretty much this whole entire race. Thank you all so much for tuning in, watching. Let's get back to it, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
Again, we're a little short on fuel. 48 laps is what we made last time. We're probably going to end up hitting on lap 96. We're going to have to stop an extra time versus these AI cars, unfortunately. But we shall see. The big 24, that's right. Jeff Gordon was my guy. Jeff Gordon was my favorite driver. He was my favorite driver since I was a kid. 5 years old. 5, 6 years old. And I'm talking 96, 97. That's when I started watching. I think the first race I remember watching was a Michigan race. I think Gordon was like 5th or 6th that race or something like that. It's the one I remember watching. That's the first one I remember watching. For whatever reason, was Michigan. Yeah. And then, yeah, pretty much Gordon's been my dude ever since. And then he retired, and I cried. But then I became a Chase Elliott fan. I didn't just hop on the Chase Elliott bandwagon because he took over the 24. Like, I gave him some time. And then after, like, he started running pretty good, I was like, yeah, I can get behind him. I like his mentality. He's a good dude. But I love Matty D, too. Matty D is such a good guy. When he was in tears after that Bristol race where he finished 6th, I was like, dude, I can respect that. I love that. I became a Matty D fan that day. Same goes for Eric Jones. Yeah, Eric Jones. Yeah, Eric Jones. Somebody said same for that. Eric Jones. Blah blah. I see Matty D getting a ride in MJ Denny's team in the future, and they want to expand their operations. Matty D. Matty D needs to get in a top ride, man. He does. He needs in a top ride. I'm not saying the Wood Brothers is a top ride, but I'm saying, like, if Matty D can get into, like, Gibbs or Hendrick or Stuart Haas, like, it'd be perfect. I've been a fan of Matty D literally since that day in 2016 when he was on BK Racing. Everyone's like, wait, you're a Matt DiBenedetto fan? Yeah. And I was a fan before he was on the Wood Brothers and before he was driving for Levine Family Racing. I was a fan when he was driving that fucking 83 car and wheeled that bitch to a top 10 finish at Bristol. He did it.
39, 9.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
And the best part about Matt DiBenedetto is he and I are the same age. Believe it or not, yeah. We're the same age. He's a little bit younger than I am. He's like 6 months younger than I am. I'm turning 30 in 2 weeks. He's turning 30, I think, in July. Yeah, or some shit like that, June or July. But yeah. Grab a number 3 flag and drive around the track holding it. That's right. Who wins the championship this year, in my opinion? Dude, it's gotta be... See, the thing is that with the racing the way it is, the aero package the way it is, you can't predict that. Back a couple years ago, I could call stuff pretty good. Like, I could have told you that Kyle Busch was going to win. I probably would have told you that Truex was going to win in 2017 because he was so good in 2016. He was stupid consistent. And then, like, he was just so good in 2017. I really, I don't know who's going to win the championship. Honestly, I think Harvick got fucking robbed this year. I would love to see Harvick get it next year. Harvick got fucking robbed this year. That was highway robbery. Kevin Harvick's championship this year was highway robbery. I don't agree, but respected. Yeah, respected. Yeah. Yeah, see? You know, we don't have to always agree. You know what I'm saying? HMS RCR Engine Alliance is going to be a force to be reckoned with. I'd pick any of them. You know, the funniest thing, too, is that RCR and freaking Hendrick used to be at each other's throats with the freaking, with Chevrolet backing, trying to fight for that direct manufacturer support of Chevrolet. And then Hendrick just started building his own shit, and then started being really good. Randy Dorton at the helm of that one. Unfortunately, Randy Dorton, unfortunately passed away in that plane crash in 2004. But Randy Dorton did awesome. Built that engine program up from the ground up. But yeah, that'll be a force to be reckoned with. RCR and Hendrick doing Engine Alliance. I like that. I like that idea.
Run some more like that one.
As you can probably tell, Mark Martin blew our doors off because he's got like 10 lap fresher tires than we do. But again, we gotta try and get ourselves a top 15 because Napa wants us to get an average finish inside the top 15. Did I see the Ryan wreck? I did not see the... Oh man, I almost freaking missed that corner trying to read that damn chat. You see the Ryan wreck? That was insane. Yeah, the Ryan wreck was insane. It was incredible. I thought he was gone, man. I did. I thought he was gone. Benedetto celebrates his 30th on July 26th. Okay, see? Look at that. I was right. June or July. I said it was July. That's right. Only reason why I remember that is because I tried doing a NASCAR 06 playthrough as Matt DiBenedetto on my emulator, and I had to stop doing it because my computer couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle the live stream. But I had all his information put in there. I was like, yo, he's from Grass Valley, California. His birthday's in July. Blah, blah, blah. You know. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, hopefully everybody's enjoying your New Year's. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Saturday nights with me. I appreciate you. If you like what you're seeing tonight here, leave a like. Let me know you guys like it. You know, I'm not gonna live stream every single 100% length race, but you know, I'm not gonna do every single race, but at least I'll try to do the better ones. The ones that'll actually be worth tuning in for a 100% length race. You know, like a Daytona, Talladega, Sonoma might be pretty fun to live stream. Some others will probably be good. Bristol, I think Bristol's gonna be a shit show, but that one might be cool to tune into.
27. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car?
I'll try to live stream some of the better ones, and obviously I take pictures and I keep you guys updated on what I do in the races that I don't live stream. Oh baby, that took right off. Yep, got that right front warning. Hell yeah. You're gonna kick ass by the time you get to Sonoma, in my opinion. Yeah, I certainly hope so. We usually do really good on the road courses anyways. That stretch, like I talked about earlier, that Pocono, Dover, Pocono, Michigan, Sonoma, Daytona, that's usually a really good stretch for me.
39.73.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for.
That proved the COT's purpose. Safety. That's right, safety. The COT definitely was the safer car. We could combine Thunder 2004 career modes and merge them into NR 2003. I know, right? Wouldn't that be something? That would be something. We'll longer come off too now because your tire's starting to go away. I know, yeah. I'm still trying to drive the thing like it's freaking got fresh tires, and it's not got fresh tires on it. Workman, what up, Workman? Happy New Year. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see a lot of people coming in, tuning in, checking it out. Long race here at California. Long race. Amazing career combined with realistic physics. That's right. I know. If we could only ever just combine the fucking two, it would be perfect. I mean, NR 2003 is legendary as it is right now. It's like it's literally its own enigma right now. NR 2003 is its own enigma. And Thunder is pretty close to that as well. But imagine if you can combine the fucking two. That would be amazing. An uber awesome career mode with the physics of NR 2003. I would be, it would be hook, line, and sinker for me. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. He must have reclaimed the lead from Tony Stewart. And here he is, lap 75, folks. We're 14th, and we're officially going to be going one lap down here at lap 75 here at California. Look at that, a lap down. Dale Earnhardt Jr. putting us a lap down. Fact. That's a fast Budweiser Chevy Monte Carlo right there. Oh, baby. I just want to see with my 94 on Dale Earnhardt Jr. At least he respects me. We're good buddies. We're drinking buddies. Junior and I. Junior and I are beer drinking buddies, apparently. Wouldn't need another NASCAR game ever again. You're right, we wouldn't need it. That's what I want. That's eventually what I want to see. Instead of yearly releases, I'd like for a game company to like kind of do the same thing as Grand Theft Auto 5. You make one good platform. You make the game so good, so well-rounded that you literally, the game is so well-rounded and well-received that all you need to do is just keep feeding it updates. Instead of giving a new game every year, feed it updates. Like, okay, I got this NASCAR game. This NASCAR game here, NASCAR Thunder 2004. Can you imagine? I would have happily paid $20 per year every year if they could just throw updates at it. If they could just throw a yearly update at this game every year, I would have happily paid $20 per year. No, the problem is the developers want more money than that. So, yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. My logic doesn't fit their logic because with my logic supports the consumer. Their logic supports their pockets, unfortunately. But it's what I want. It's what I'd love to see. Give us a good, stable platform and then feed us an update for 2 years, a year, whatever. Give us a platform. Give us an update instead of making us buy a $60 game. Okay, we buy the game the first year at $60. Then the next year, we don't release a new game. Instead, we're going to give you an update. We're going to give you one complete update. Paint schemes, rules, whatever changes, whatever the case, whatever. Cars change, paint schemes, rules, whatever the fuck. Charge me $20, $25. Pay for that update for the next year. And then even the next year after that, okay, another update, okay, another $20, $25. Okay, cool. And then you give yourself 3 years to rewrite a whole entire new code to improve on what you've already got. And then you release that for $60. 3 years later. That's what I want. That's what I would fucking want. But no. Stuff a new game down my throat every year. $60. When it's not really all that different. Who here agrees with me on that logic? Who here agrees with me? Show of hands. I would rather have that. I'd rather have the GTA 5 logic than the NASCAR Heat logic right now. Reynolds 2024. Thank you. Yes, that's what I want. And I mean, Michael Stanberry. Welcome, Michael Stanberry. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Yeah. Happy New Year to you. Bill Elliott's getting ready to catch me. But, like I'm saying,
39, 72.
NASCAR Heat 4 and NASCAR Heat 5 were really not all that goddamn different. And I got charged, and I paid for the gold version of NASCAR Heat 5 for the PC and the PS4. I spent $140 on 2 copies of that game that literally were the same as NASCAR Heat 4. Just, they gave me a camera view and they gave me a test session. That was about it. Really and truly, like, I wouldn't have minded if that was 20 bucks, 30 bucks. I would have paid an extra. I would have paid 20, 30 bucks for that. I would have, but certainly not 60, 70, 80 bucks. I got the gold version. I got the gold version of both games. Yeah. Sorry. No friggin' bueno.
Still beside you. Careful.
There goes Terry Labonte. There goes Kevin Harvick putting me a lap down. Here's Bill Elliott behind me. I'm sorry, I gotta read some. Oh shit! I did not almost hit my start button right there. GTA would be amazing if they had the rights to NASCAR. I don't know about that. You being a hold on. Knowing you being a smart and clean racer, one of these days I am waiting for you to randomly turn the leader. If that happens, my jaw would hit the floor. Oh, I've done it before. I have done it before. Just not here. That wasn't a wise investment to spend more than $100 on Heat 5. You're right, it wasn't wise, but it is what I do. Because I do my best to support people. But, you know, it is what it is. What do I think of NASCAR kart racing? Never played it. Never played it. Excel at a rate. What's up? Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have Heat 5 and they are the same. I'll add the custom track layouts. I bet the color other than that is legit the same. Is legit the same. When did I work at Staples? My friend Michael says, when did I work at Staples? 2011. 2011 to 2012. Wait, hold on. August 2011 to February 2012. That's right. That's when I worked at Staples. Ever seen it, though? I've seen it. I've seen it, yes. In that case, you are a good Samaritan. A good Samaritan. That's right. I am a good Samaritan. I'm a kind Samaritan. I always try to support people when I can. Always. But I would have rather 704 said to me straight up, like, dude, this is going to be the same game. It's going to be the same damn thing. Oh well, it is what it is. And then they wonder why good people like me, the ones that, like, they don't reach out to me, I've not been reached out to, like, literally, the good cookies like me turn sour because I've literally bought in 2 copies of every Heat game since Heat Evolution, PS4 and PC. I bought both copies of Heat Evolution, 2 copies of Heat 2, 2 copies of Heat 3, 2 copies of Heat 4, 2 copies of Heat 5. Both for the PS4 and the PC. And then they wonder why people like me turn sour because I pay good money to have multiple copies of the game. That's not that you know, and they don't reach out to me, no nothing. I've been a good cookie this entire time, but they've got other people trying, you know, they get with other people to sponsor and whatnot, but I don't know, it is what it is. That's just my little bit of a tangent. They got other people that are willing to, you know, support them and blow smoke up the ass, but people like me, they avoid people like me. But yet, you know, I've supported them. I've supported them this entire time. So, yeah. This thing of Heat Evolution makes me cringe. Yeah, it makes me cringe too, trust me. Get more attention than the good guys. That's right.
39, 93.
And then they wonder why I have such good... And well, maybe not wonder why, but... Then they wonder why I'm playing games like this. When all is said and done, they wonder why I'm playing a game that's 18 years old. Coming up on 18 years old. Versus the latest game. Yeah. Just throwing that out there, ladies and gentlemen. That's my first little tyrant of 2021. I would have rather have them just been like, look, it's literally going to be the same game. They did that with NASCAR 15. NASCAR 14 and NASCAR 15. Literally, Duesenberry Martin Literally, they were like, okay, literally, this is just going to be an update. It's the same thing as NASCAR 14. We're just putting new paint schemes in it, and we're charging you $20. That's what they did. And I'm like, you know what? Son of a bitch, I'm in. Yes, you son of a bitch, I'm in. Thank you for being honest with me.
45 car is outside. Number 45 is still there. All clear, buddy. 49.
Yeah, right. They got more attention than me. It's because I tend to spit a little bit more realism. And sadly, realism doesn't fit the manufactured drama that people need. That's right. The Heat, wait, hold on. The Heat YouTubers milk the shit out of it and call it a good game. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I don't milk nothing. I played NASCAR Heat 5 because I eventually wanted to at least do one of the NASCAR Heats and do something that was halfway deep and try to at least play a NASCAR Heat game. But, you know, that game was not fun. It wasn't all that fun. I mean, yeah, it was great that I won the championship, and when we won, and it was good. There were some good times, but it wasn't like this. It wasn't like this. The racing games are getting worse every year. I know, right? NASCAR and the video games are taking the same downturn, in my opinion. You're right. They're all taking the same downturn.
47.
That's why I hold on to gems like this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the only reason why I still have an original Xbox. Is because NASCAR Thunder 2004 is not backwards compatible with any future Xbox. The 360, the One, the Series. It is not backwards compatible with any one of them. So that's why I'm holding on to this original Xbox with my fucking life. Because this game is not backwards compatible. Has not been backwards compatible. Will probably not be backwards compatible.
Number 16 is looking to pass.
So I will hold on to my original Xbox with my life.
You're clear.
But anyway, that's my little tyrant. And NFL 2, Cody Rootin? Yeah. And NFL 2, yeah, NFL's tanked too. Fucking Madden is tanked like crazy. I mean, at this point, honestly, I'm not even an F1 fan, but F1 games are so much better. The F1 games are phenomenal. But now, freaking EA is gonna buy out Codemasters, and you watch. That's gonna tank the fucking F1 series. We're gonna have fucking pay windows at every screen. Oh, you wanna unlock the Mercedes team? $15.99 to unlock the fucking Petronas Mercedes team. Yeah. I'm in a mood. I don't know why. I think you guys put me into a mood. That's okay, though. I have the PS2 version of Thunder 03 and Thunder 04. Yeah. See, now that I've played the Xbox version, I cannot go back. I can't go back to the PlayStation version. The PlayStation version is borderline unplayable for me. Because the Xbox version plays so much better. I only have Gran Turismo to cling on to. I love Gran Turismo. I do. I'm a Gran Turismo guy. I do love Gran Turismo. I'm probably going to freaking run out of fuel coming up. I may have to stop this time here. I may have to stop this time. And only go to 95. Because I feel like we're going to run out kind of on the back straightaway. It's gonna be fucking close. It's gonna be really close. I think we're gonna stop this time. I'd rather play it safe. I'm gonna... Oh, of course I slid up the damn track. We're gonna play it safe. It doesn't matter, we're freaking gonna be short anyways. So, yeah. We'll come in and pit. Again, no adjustments. Car's driving pretty good, so, yeah. Am I playing this on 360? No, sir. Original Xbox. Original Xbox hardware. That's what we're playing it on. Original Xbox hardware. Party hard on my one right now. You could have made it an extra lap? Nah. I do love Gran Turismo. I was disappointed with Gran Turismo Sport. The fact that it was mostly online. I grew up on the original Gran Turismo 1 and 2. I miss being able to do the career mode and, like, play against the AI and whatnot. Like, that's always been Gran Turismo. That's the staple of Gran Turismo. Is being able to race the AI and, you know, almost in a Pokemon-like sense, is collect all the cars. Collect them all. Gotta have them all. Gotta catch them all. And race all the cars. I was disappointed with this with Sport. Hopefully Gran Turismo 7 will actually be halfway decent. We got somebody blowing up here. Who is that? Dale Jarrett. Oh, that's a front runner. Dale Jarrett blowing up here in California, and could possibly be the start of the attrition here, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Newman is out now. Dale Jarrett has fallen out of the race with a blown engine. Oh boy. No boy. I remember PS1. Good times. That's right, good times. Where's Cosmo? Remember that that Fairly Odd Parents episode where, well, there's always a Fairly Odd Parents episode, but the one where Cosmo's like, remember this time? Oh, good times, good times. Good times. That's right. Good times. PS1, good times. That's right. So we're not quite to lap 100 yet. Not quite. Dale Jarrett's out of the race. I'll give you guys another update probably at like 120, because we did it at what, 60? So I'll probably go to 120 this time around, maybe 110. Once pit cycles have sorted themselves out.
You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
Yeah, we are flying right now. We got fresh tires. Did you ever have Burnout 3 for Takedown? Yes, I had Burnout 3 Takedown for both Xbox and PS2. And believe it or not, the PS2 one actually ran just as good as the Xbox one did. Burnout 3 Takedown was an awesome game. That was awesome. That is when Burnout 3 Takedown is the definition of when EA did shit right. Need for Speed Underground at that time as well, when EA did shit right. Great games. Great games. Burnout 3 Takedown was probably the most fun I had in a driving game that wasn't NASCAR. Burnout 3 Takedown was freaking awesome. Burnout 3 was awesome. When EA got it right, and when EA actually gave half a shit, they turned out games like Burnout 3 Takedown. When they actually gave a shit.
38-86.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
But yeah, oh, Robbie Gordon's gonna be a dick. Gonna be a dick, Robbie Gordon. Fucking rolling roadblock.
The 31 car has got a run on you. Clear all around.
That's right. Alright, Bodine. Get out of my way, Bodine. Fucking Bodine. That's right. There we go. I'll pause that real quick. Hold on. I gotta answer another message here quick. I apologize. My apologies. Okay. There we go. PS3 version and the remastered one. Yeah. Ian White say most games these days lean heavily into online and esports. Yeah, I know, right? Unfortunately. Yeah, I remember that. Good times. Good times. Did a full LP on that a long time ago. Played Burnout Paradise. Hey, buddy. I'm good, Graham. How are you? Welcome. Live stream. Welcome, Graham. Happy New Year to you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I did like the video you sent me. That's cool. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I do like it. PS3 version and remastered one. The LP on the Burnout basically took me a year to go. Started in like 14 and finished in 15. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. What?
What happened?
What do you mean what happened?
Was it on?
I turned it off. Aha.
Why are you turning it off when you have this button?
Because I don't like keeping it on.
I thought it was fun.
That's right. So Melissa got me some. She got me a little massage pad for my gaming chair for Christmas, and I'm very thankful for it. It's very cool. She also got me a foot massager as well for Christmas, and that thing's awesome. That thing is fucking sweet. I don't know about you, but I'm on my feet all day. Could use a good foot massage. When I come home, my stanky ass feet. So you either simulate Martinsville or DNF. Which one is it? Neither, Graham. I did not simulate. I did not DNF either. I finished 17th, 8 laps down, but I was running. So, yeah. For assuming that I either simulated or DNF'd it. Logan, Burnout Revenge on 360 was phenomenal as well. The sense of speed in that game was unreal. Burnout, I heard that one was pretty good. I never played that one. And Logan, welcome to the stream. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Yeah, that's right. I heard that that one was pretty good as well. But Burnout 3 Takedown is still definitely... Burnout 3 is still definitely my favorite one. That one was just awesome. That one was awesome. And I was actually very surprised too, in the sense that the PS2 version and the Xbox version ran almost identical. The PS2 version did run at 60 frames. It had unlocked frames, like the Xbox one that I assume would. The only difference is that NASCAR Thunder, or NASCAR 05, all the NASCAR games on the PS2 up until 06 had a 30 frame rate limit. The Xbox had the 60 frame limit. And then, of course, EA said something. I don't know why EA decided to cap the frame limit at 30 for the Xbox for 06, but that pissed me off. That pissed me right off. Like I said, we're short on fuel, unfortunately. These AI guys can freaking go over 50 laps on a tank, so we're going to have to short pit. Somebody else is blowing up here and holding up somebody. Kenseth is blowing up. That's another fast Ford right there that's blowing up. These Fords are blowing up. Don't know what's going on, but Kenseth is detonated. Somebody don't tell Eric E-Step. He's probably going to be mad. E-Step's probably fucking really pissed right now that Kenseth's blowing up. But Kenseth, Newman, Dale Jarrett, all blowing up. Attrition is starting to set in. Excuse me. It's those 2000s Roush engines, that's right. I don't know, was Roush Yates engines a thing in 2003? I think it was. I think it's before that started happening. But it might have been. It might have been around that same time. Because I know that Roush and Yates had its own engine program, and then Roush joined in, and it became the Roush Yates engine program.
38.97. Whoa, that was a quick
And we're up to
lap.
13th. Thanks to Matt Kenseth's DNF and his blown engine.
You're clear.
I don't remember if it was 03 or 2002. I don't remember when it started, but it was probably around this time that it did start. Around 05, 06 is when Roush and Yates started to combine the engine programs. That's right. That's what I thought. It was somewhere around this time. It might have been a few years afterwards.
38.94.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Well, your face is not what I'm looking for right now, crew chief. Ooh, just kidding.
A couple top 5 cars are on their way.
Apply ice to the burned area. Who is the leader, Dale Jr.? I'll give you guys an update in before Jimmy blows up next. That's bad. That's bad. Mayfield. Excuse me.
38.86.
Keep it up. Great lap.
Number 19, up high. Still there.
But we're at least making haste with what we have here. We may be short on fuel, but we've got a halfway decent car. Ricky Craven in the Tide car. It's the Tide Bleach car. Tide with bleach and Downy. For those of you young kids, no, you're not supposed to eat it. You shouldn't be eating that 32 car. Just so you're aware. That's the Tide Bleach car right there. I wish he's still racing the Cup Truck Series. I feel better about myself now. Actually, with the Ford trend, it might be Mark Martin blowing up next. It might be. We're up to 12th now, ladies and gentlemen. At least for the time being, we're up to 12th. I think we're still a lap down. I'll give you guys another race break at 120. It'll be almost halfway. Almost halfway at that time. But if it was 200 laps, we'd already be past halfway. Like the races are today. Don't eat Tide. Law, let's eat Tide Pods. That's right, no. Don't eat that car. Explosive is a little extreme, but you get the point.
38.95.
Run some more like that one.
Explosive is a little extreme, but you get my point. That's right. Just a little bit explosive. Eat Tides to go faster. That's right. Don't eat Tide Pods, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do it. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Don't eat Tide Pods. It's not good for you. At the very least, you'll be farting soap bubbles. You don't want to do that. Don't want to be doing that. My man Biffle is going to get a top 30 with all these engine failures. That's right. My man Biffle. That's right.
Attaboy. Keep it smooth just like that.
You know, be damned. Be surprised all you want, but our little team that could has not had a single engine failure this year. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. We did DNF at Bristol, but that's because we blew our fuel cell, not our engine.
Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road.
Damn. Some of these leaders are still staying out till like 1:13. Good. Ah. There's Mark Martin and Jeff Burton. Hey, you know what? Those Roush cars are either blowing up or they're getting very good fuel mileage, and it's either one or the other. Take a coin flip. Take a coin flip on one or the other. But I appreciate y'all being here with me tonight. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the 100% length race here from California. Has there been a wreck yet? There has not been a wreck yet. It has been a green flag affair since the drop of the start of the race. Michigan tended to give me engine failures depending on the gear ratio for me in this game. Yes, Michigan was always really bad. Always really bad. For me, anyways. I can agree with that. Because I would sit there and get real close on the gear ratios, and then I'll be drafting somebody racing for the lead, and I'll forget that I'm really close on the gear ratios, and I'll be going flying all an ass down into turn 1. All of a sudden, I'll just start spewing smoke out of the fucking engine as I enter turn 1, and I'm just like, fuck. If you eat Tide Pods, it will clean your system well, Dale. That's right. It'll clean your system right out. That's right. It'll clean your system right out. But there's a difference between cleaning your system out and just killing your insides. Oh, come on, Jack Sprague. Listen, Jack Sprain Ankle. Jack Sprague my ankle.
Car 5.
You're supposed to be my friend. Get out of my way.
Still beside you.
Get out of my way. Jack Sprague my ankle.
Hold your line. He's still there. Careful. 39, 28.
Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
Here we go.
Okay,
And we're
we're
past
clear.
it. And then I'm going to proceed to overdrive turn 1 like the chump that I am. It's alright. We still made it work. Still made it work. We made it. You can discern the entire personality of people who say that seniors discern the personality of stale seniors something. Long comment. Waiting for it. Waiting for me to get out of this corner so I can pop it back up. Whoop. Okay. You know what's funny? He'd say Dale Senior's death killed NASCAR. They have a low emotional IQ and no maturity. Sure. Yeah, they're usually the people that are at least over 60. At this point, they're about over 50 years old. They're over 50. Dale Senior's death did not cause the death of NASCAR. How many caution-free races have there been this season? I think 5. I think 5. This might be number 6. If it goes caution-free, this might be number 6.
Good lap.
We're freaking running up in 12th, man. I cannot stress this enough how impressive this is. Yeah, the race is strung out. Yeah, blah, 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 whatever. This is legend difficulty. Full setups, 100% length race with a car rating of 52, and the fact that we're cracking in barely on the top 10 right now is quite impressive, actually. Senior made NASCAR alive, to be honest, because he was a daredevil behind the wheel. That's right. That man wasn't afraid of nothing.
39, 29.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for.
Complain because there are no. In before NASCAR fans complain there are no cautions. One driver is running away with the lead, and the leader has lapped up to the top 10. That's right. In before that happens.
Halfway on gas.
This is. We need to go back to this. It's exactly what Slap Shoes said. As Slap Shoes said, at the end of the night, you dance with the girl that brought you to prom. The girl that brought us to prom was this right here.
33.
You're flying
This
up there,
racing,
Bucket.
NASCAR. Okay, is it spread out? Sure, it's spread out. There hasn't been a caution in 120 laps. There's no stages, but you know what? People enjoy it because it's sensible. It makes the most sense. We're not breaking up the race for manufactured drama. We're letting the drivers race. We're letting the race play out naturally. I miss it. I miss this. Speaking of which, bam. Race break once again. Lap 120 here, ladies and gentlemen, for your second Visa race break of the night here. I seem to get more AI cautions with full races with this game. I wonder if it's just the PS4 version versus Xbox. I don't know. It might be. It may not be. I'm not entirely sure. In this race, I mean, well, at least Mike Oxbig is not on cocaine today while running 12th. That's right. Tony Stewart currently leads here. We are on lap 120. He's on 122. Tony Stewart's led 27 laps. It seems like with the pit strategy, Stewart, I don't know if he pits early. It seems like he might pit a little early. Tony Stewart was leading at the last Visa race break, but he's leading here today. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s led 92. Tony Stewart's led 27. Harvick led a couple. Jimmy Johnson, Jimmy, and Ricky Rudd are in the top 5. Bobby Labonte and Jeff Gordon, the top 7, are on the lead lap right now. Sterling Marlin, Kurt Busch, and Jeff Burton are a lap down. That's your top 10. Mark Martin, yours truly holding it down in 12th. Bill Elliott, Rusty Wallace. Jamie McMurray is 2 laps down in 15th. Michael Waltrip, Elliott Sadler, Ricky Craven, Jerry Mayfield, Jerry Nadeau are the top 20. Jeff Green, Kenny Wallace. Johnny Benson, Ultimate Dragons driver, is the first one, 3 laps down. Terry Labonte, Joe Nemechek, the top 25. We got Ken Schrader, Brett Bodine, Robbie Gordon, Kyle Petty, and Greg Biffle. Keegan Snyder a.k.a. Greg Biffle, 30th, 4 laps down. Chase Montgomery, Hermie Sadler, Ashton Lewis, Jack Sprague, Casey Mears, 35th, Christian Fittipaldi, Mike Skinner. Then we have Matt Kenseth, Dale Jarrett, Steve Park, Ward Burton, Ryan Newman, and Kevin LePage. That's quite a girthy list of drivers that have fallen out of this race. The attrition seems to be pretty high. We had a lot of attrition in Atlanta, too. A lot of attrition in Atlanta. I think there was like 7 blown engines at Atlanta, and we're at, what, 6 right now? So quite a list of guys here that are out of this race. Some heavy hitters, too. Kenseth, Dale Jarrett, Ryan Newman, some fast guys. Some real fast guys out of this race. Unreal. And then only things that change people back is, hey, we had a good back in 20XX. That's right. That's right. Exactly. And let's see. I meant to ask you about your thought on NASCAR saying moving the numbers to the rear-quarter panel. I don't like it. I don't like that idea. I don't. Rip Dale Sr. Just know how many people I see complain when a driver dominates and the field gets strung out. I doubt it. I know. Same guy that flipped more times and got out and waved to the fans. He was unbreakable. That's right. Probably someone that gets what Dale Sr. did and not saying he killed NASCAR. That's right. They're doing a full 600 in race now mode and nearly lapped the field. While I think I could have taken one last stop. Interesting. This would be a solid race considering the top 3 are within 2 seconds of each other after 250 miles of green flag racing. That is impressive. You're right. Exactly. Look, Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kevin Harvick are within 2 seconds of each other. And then you got Jimmy Johnson 20 seconds back. It'd be a halfway decent race. It would be a halfway decent race. You're right. But in fact, top 7 are on the lead lap. Only the front 7 are on the lead lap right now. Blah, 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 blah. You know what's funny, too? Is that at least, think about it this way. At least, back in the day, like in this time, if the race was boring, you fell asleep. But the thing is, when you fell asleep, you usually didn't change the channel. The channel usually would stay on the race. Now you get people just turning off the race to go do something else. Even if you were falling asleep, and even though, oh yeah, it was boring and I fell asleep, you fell asleep on the couch, but the race stayed on, so the ratings never dipped. Think about it that way. The more you know. You think about Kyle Larson driving for Hendrick? I like it. I'm cool with it. I think Kyle Larson's paid his dues. I think he's welcome to return. Braden, you're awesome for thinking that way. That's right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 121. That was your second Visa race break of the race. We'll probably do another one at about 180. And then, yeah, probably be good to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming up on halfway here. We're holding it down in 12. We shall see how this race turns out.
39-35.
Awesome lap.
Once again, got to make sure that I'm not driving this thing like it's got fresh tires, because I completely missed the bottom right there. Completely missed it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my phone up to the second level here. So it's a little bit more kind of in line with my sight here. There we go. This way I can actually see it. It's a little bit more in my line of vision. But I appreciate y'all sticking around, tuning in, and spending a little bit of your Saturday night here. I do fall asleep during the races, particularly because I need to catch up on sleep. I stay up way too late at night. Yeah. See, I've become the opposite. Even when I first started streaming like 5 years ago, I was staying up till 3, 4 in the morning, and then sleeping until noon. I can't do that anymore. I can't. Like today, I woke up at 10, and I was like, I woke up too late. I need to be waking up at like 8. Even on a day off, like I need to wake up at like 8. I feel good when I wake up early. I woke up at 10 o'clock today, and then I was doing stuff around the house. I was helping. I was like hanging curtains and stuff like that. And then I turn around and I look at the clock and it's 1:30, and I'm like, God, it's fucking 1:30 already? Jesus. Like, Jesus. Not good. No bueno. Waking up early and getting stuff done nice and early in the morning so you get the rest of the day to do nothing is the best feeling in the world.
I guess
How do you feel asleep during a NASCAR? How do you fall asleep during a NASCAR race? Unless it's a race from nowadays. That's right. Exactly. How do you fall asleep? If anything, I fall asleep now. I'll sit there. I'll watch a race. I'll watch the first 20, 30 laps. I'll fall asleep. Stage 1, Stage 2 finishes. I'll wake up at the beginning of Stage 3 and be like, oh, I didn't miss anything. Okay, cool. That's pretty much how I feel about it.
Number 02, up high.
Keeps you in bed with her,
Still beside
relaxing, watching movies or something. Yeah, she does not. I wish that's definitely not the case. Keeps me in bed with her. No, she don't keep me in bed. Absolutely not. I typically get up at 6 or 7 on a non-work day to golf, then I have the rest of the day to get done when I need to get done. That's right. I like that. I wish NASCAR still thought about that. Speaking of ranting and raving about NASCAR and stuff like that, I wish the races still started at 12:30, 1 o'clock like they used to. Obviously, except for races on the West Coast. That's totally understandable. But the fact that the Daytona 500 doesn't start until 3:30 in the afternoon this upcoming year irritates the shit out of me. All because they want to catch the primetime viewers. No, I'd rather have the Daytona 500 start at 12:30, let it end at like 4:30, and then I still got time the rest of the day to do what the fuck I need to do. Wind down, be able to wind down from the race. Like, perfect example, and some of you have probably heard me talk about it before, but like that 2017 Brickyard 400 race, the one that Casey Kane won, the one that was littered with cautions and red flags at the end of the race. You know, that race didn't end till 8:30 at like 8:30 Eastern. And I was like, oh yeah, Casey Kane won, that's awesome, I'm all excited and whatnot. And then I look at the clock and it's 9 o'clock and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. No, I don't like that. Then I'm fucking, then I don't sleep because I'm so wound up from the race. I want some time to like unwind from the race, you know what I'm saying? Like some time to unwind and relax and chill, you know? If I could live on the West Coast, I would. Can you imagine that? If a race started at 1 o'clock on the Eastern Seaboard, imagine being on the West Coast, waking up at 10 o'clock in the morning and having a race in the morning. Race gets done by like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Got the rest of the day to do nothing. It would be awesome. This 3:30 bullshit with the Daytona 500. I hate it. All because they wanted to end at night and catch the primetime viewers right at the right time. No, more like it's the Daytona 500. The people that are going to want to watch it are going to fucking watch it. And the people that aren't going to watch it aren't going to watch it. It's as simple as that.
39:73.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy.
That's the way I see it, anyways. People who are gonna watch the Daytona 500 are gonna watch the Daytona 500. Those who could give a fuck less about the Daytona 500 are not gonna watch it. That's right. That's right. That's another little rant. What if? What up, man? Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy New Year. NASCAR used to have full seats because they let their drivers have a spark about them. Nowadays, I will shut you down for even talking trash to another race. The primetime viewers' idea for the Daytona only worked once, when the start of the race got postponed to Monday night. That's right. I completely agree. That's the only time it worked, is when the race got postponed to Monday night. Like, that, I'm okay with that. Like, if it gets postponed to Monday, and you want to do it at Monday night, fine. I'm cool with that. Entirely cool with that. But Sunday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sunday afternoon Daytona 500. That's what I'm all about. Remember when the Daytona 500 would actually end before sundown? Like 2001, 2002, 2004, 2003 was rain shortened. 2005 actually would probably been about perfect. 2005 would have been about perfect, actually. It was just in 2005, it was just starting to get dark. Just starting to get dark. I mean, Yeah, it was just starting to get dark. That would have been the latest that I would do it. Nighttime Daytona 500. Okay, I mean, I'd be down for it. I'd be down for a Daytona 500 that starts at 7 o'clock.
39.89.
Good lap.
We're doing a hell of a job here, ladies and gentlemen. Still holding it down in 12th. Still not another engine failure. Nothing yet. We are officially past the halfway mark, so this is an official race. NASCAR isn't popular right now for racing. It's popular for taking a side in political correctness, controversy, a near-death experience, and their ability to fill a void caused by events in the world. Yeah, that's true. I guess that's true. JC, welcome. Hello. Happy New Year to you. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in to tonight's live stream here of a 100% length race at California.
That one was quick. Let's do it again.
Anybody think I should short pit at some point? At least be able to, like, you know, short pit or whatnot? Took Dale 6 laps to notice I'm here. I am sorry. Tell NASCAR's probably back then how often it appeared. Yes, how often it appeared in newspapers and on the news, and yeah. Imagine if a future NASCAR game could simulate rain, could include rain, and they have to call certain races early. Short pit at the end. Yes, maybe we'll short pit at the end.
That one was off
That's
the
right.
pace. Stay focused, buddy.
What races do I plan on attending in 2021? I would love to go back to New Hampshire. I have to make Pocono a priority, though. I've got to go back to Pocono. It's coming up on a full decade since I've been to Pocono. A full decade. The last time I was at Pocono was for the August 2011 race. That was a race that Brad Keselowski won after crashing really bad in practice during the week. And I don't know if he broke his ankle. I think he broke his ankle. But that was the last time I've been to Pocono. That was the last time, and I think probably the part of the reason why I haven't gone back to Pocono was probably because that was the last time I've been to Pocono with Dad. And then, of course, my dad passed in 2013. You guys all know that, but yeah, my dad passed in 2013, and I haven't been to Pocono since. Maybe at first I think I was a little bit scared to go back to Pocono because, like, it just wouldn't be right without Dad, but I gotta go back to Pocono now. I gotta go back to Pocono. It's been so fucking long. And I've been to New Hampshire. I've been to New Hampshire plenty of times in between.
Great lap.
But I gotta go. I gotta make Pocono as a priority at this point, especially with the doubleheader racing at Pocono. That's a fucking priority.
Number 9 is looking to pass. The 9 car down low.
Pocono is a fucking priority.
Number 9 is still there.
That'll be a race that I want to go to this year if they allow fans. I don't remember if they allowed fans last year, but if they allow fans, we're going to Pocono. We're going to the doubleheader. We're going to the doubleheader.
40-20.
Try working another line. We need to get back on pace.
No fans at Pocono last year. Yeah, I hope they let fans come this year. I do hope they let fans go this year, because I'll go. I'll go for both days. Be happy to see you at Pocono, but you got me. That's right. That's right, What If. I do got you. I'd look forward, especially that there's another reason to go to Pocono. What if we'll probably be at Pocono? I'd love to get Roots to go to Pocono too. Roots is kind of in the area as well. He's kind of close. We all gotta go to Pocono and hang out for 2 days. That we do. We gotta all go hang out.
Nice lap.
I just gotta have my moment though, because I know that they redid some of the seating at Pocono, and I know that the section is no longer called N14. But I gotta have my moment where I go where
Running on fumes, bud.
Dad used to sit, and I gotta have my moment where I sit in that seat.
The 32 car is looking low.
Gotta have my moment. It'll be fucking 10 years.
Car low.
I can't even believe that. 10 years since I've been to Pocono. Oh look, there's Dale Earnhardt Jr., the leader, putting us 2 laps down here at fucking Auto Club. 13th spot, and we are 2 laps down. How about that? Then we can go mini golfing so I can whip 2 butts at the same time. I do have to make my peace eventually. You haven't been to Pocono since 2011. Nope, I have not been to Pocono since 2011. That race where Brad Keselowski won and beat Kyle Busch at the end. And that was also the same race where Jimmy Johnson and Kurt Busch kind of got into each other on the last lap. That was the last race I was at Pocono. That was also the same weekend where the ARCA race and the truck race, they both got rained out. So they put they did all 3 races on the same day. They did all 3 races on Sunday. And that's that ARCA race was the one where they crashed going into turn 1, and this one, I forget who the hell the guy was, but his car spun going to the infield of turn 1, and for whatever reason, like I forget what happened, he hit like a ditch or something, and the car hopped over the inside guardrail. The guy was stuck on the inside guardrail in turn 1. That was that ARCA race.
Number 27 is outside.
I was there for that one. I was there for that. I was there for that truck race and the cup race. That was all the same day.
Clear. Got one down low. All clear, buddy.
But yeah, I definitely got to go back to Pocono. Dale is easily getting a hug from me. You earned it. Thank you, What If. Yeah, yes. Fuck this COVID shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm giving you a hug. I give you a hug. I give you a hug. I give Roots a hug. Fuck this COVID shit. If I fucking see y'all, I'm giving y'all a hug, whether you like it or not. It's a no homo hug. No homo hug. We're gonna have to stop at 142, I think, because it's gonna be really damn close. I think it's gonna be 142. I might be able to stretch to 143, but it really doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't make a difference at this point. That's retarded, man. You're like 2 or 3 hours away, right? Pocono, if I don't hit any traffic going in through New York, is probably 3.5 hours away from me. Probably 3.5 hours. Yeah. But it's not even that far. Like, Pocono and New Hampshire, I'm kind of in this weird spot where Pocono and New Hampshire are almost the same amount of time away. New Hampshire, distance-wise, is less. But because I have to go up the Mass Pike, I have to go through the Mass Pike and hit all the fucking tolls, it ends up being about the same time, but it's less mileage. Did you see what I said about the 09 Coke Zero 400? No, I did not see. Unfortunately, you have to make your peace with that seat. I do have to make my peace with that chair eventually. I do. Unfortunately, Keegan was supposed to go to Pocono and they didn't. I remember seeing the other 09 Coke Zero 400 news and the big one from the same race a year later. That's right. That's right. Ooh, stretchy, stretchy. There we go. I do need to make peace with Pocono. I need to make my peace. I think it's about time.
You're clear.
It's about time that I need to make my peace with Pocono. I love the track to death, but
Outside.
will not be the same without Dad.
Clear all around.
Will absolutely not be the same. All I know is that maybe one thing that'll help. Is, and I don't know if What If has been there in the most recent of times. I know he was there. He's been there more recently than I have. But
73,
what might help is knowing that Dominic's is right down the road. That pizza place right down the road, right next to the kayak shop, right next to the kayaking place, like the kayaking rental place, there's a Dominic's right there. It's a pizza place. If Dominic's is still there and it still has the arcade open and everything else like that, I might be okay. Because we used to always eat at Dominic's. Always. Good fucking pizza too. Good fucking pizza.
Got one outside. 38, 65.
Hell yeah. That would be awesome.
Clear all around.
Might be okay if Dominic's is still there. Might be okay if Dominic's is still there. Gotta go with What If, Roots, Jess, and Melissa. That's right. Well, we gotta go. That's right. That's right. Well, Melissa would probably be New Hampshire. I've brought Melissa to New Hampshire before. The last Melissa went to the New Hampshire race with me where Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson battled for the win. 2017, the June or July race. Yeah. That summer race. Melissa and I were there for that one. And then me and my older brother were there for the last September race that year when Kyle Busch won. So, and actually that was the most recent race that I've been to. It's been almost 4 years since I've been to a Cup race. Yeah, I'm passing Keegan, that's right. There goes Keegan. We passed Keegan. But yeah, yeah, it's been almost 4 years since I've been to a Cup race. The fall 2017 New Hampshire race was the last Cup race I attended. They took my September date away from me. I couldn't get tickets for the July race, and I was like, well, fuck it. But I definitely need to go back to a race. I gotta go back to Pocono this year. Pocono is a fucking priority at this point. COVID or not, Pocono is a priority. Dominic's, yes, there's one in your area, but you haven't. So you know of the one that I'm speaking of. What If knows of the one that I'm speaking of? It's, at least he knows that one. He hasn't been to that one in years. But that's the one that I always talk about. It was next to the kayaks rental place.
3874.
And if you went probably a mile down the road past that way, out to the west, you would come across what is known as the Sullivan Trail Motel. And that's where we used to always stay. The Sullivan Trail Motel. That place, from what I understand, has gone downhill, unfortunately, as of recently. But that place was owned by a very awesome Italian couple. They used to always take very good care of us. But apparently that place is kind of, I don't know if it's changed ownership or whatnot, not entirely sure, but that place has gone downhill since. At least by the reviews I've read. The Psycho theme just played on my game, and I'm confused as fuck. I went to Talladega in 18, I went to Bristol in 20, and then he's planning on going to Coda in 21 and be at Daytona in 22. There you go. Join me for the final Speedway Auto Club race in 22. 18 Brickyard 400 was an awesome race no matter what people think of NASCAR Indy. 2018 Indy. Trying to remember the 18 Indy race.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy.
Huh. Is that was the one that Keselowski won, right? I think the 2018, or was that 19?
Save your tires.
Only reason why I get that confused because Keselowski was in contention for the win in 17. I don't know if he won in 18 and then ran really good at 19, but a lot of times I get confused with stuff like that, especially if it's like an annual race and the same people are running up front. Like Kyle Busch, when he won 2 in a row, like I don't know if that was like 15, 16, or 16, whatever the hell. It just confuses me sometimes. I remember being the end of a big race a year later. That's right. Auto Club Speedway's last race was something last year, but got canceled, so that's it for the Speedway. Keselowski won in 18, Harvick won 19 and 20. Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay. So that was, yes, the 18 race at Indy was pretty good. That was with Hamlin and Keselowski battling each other real hard. I remember that one. Yep, that one was good. The finish of those races were pretty good. 17 had a crazy finish. 18 had a good finish. Harvick stomped on him in 19, and then this past year, I think it was a decent race this year, and then Hamlin blew a tire leading, and then that's where the Carnation meme comes in. The Carnation meme came in, yeah.
Number 18 is outside.
Skip it about and boom. That's right, that Carnation meme.
Still beside you.
The battle with Hamlin and Keselowski at the finish in 2018 gave me chills in person. Yeah, it was awesome. It was a good fucking race. It was a good finish.
22. Good lap.
It was a very good finish.
Okay, we're clear.
Love how I'm actually rolling in and passing some of these people. I was about a freaking... Oh, we're going to go 3 wide? We're going 3 wide. That's right, we're going 3 wide. Okay, there we go. 3 wide a bit. 1995, that's right. 95 with Dale Sr., that's right. 95. Whoop. There we go. Go to California next year if I have a new car. Big savings, am engaged, and get a large tax return that year. That's right. I'm waiting for my tax return this year. Probably gonna suck because of all the COVID bailouts and stuff like that. My taxes are probably gonna suck this year.
Got one outside.
But it'll be alright. It will be okay.
Number 20 is still there.
I will, like I said, I will make damn sure
Still there.
that I go to Pocono. As long as they're allowing fans, I will make damn sure that I'm going to Pocono this year.
Clear all around.
That is a fucking, that is not a threat, that is a promise. If they're allowing fans, come hell or high water, my ass will be in the stands at Pocono this year for both races. I will make a whole fucking weekend out of it.
Number 38 down low.
And that's the whole point of the doubleheader weekend, is making a fucking whole entire weekend out of it. 2 cup races, a truck race, a Busch race, a fucking ARCA race. Like, what is there not to like? What is there not to like? You aren't getting engaged until I have a home and a new car. I can't afford a new car until my savings are at about 6,000 or 7,000. Really?
39.
That's okay. Or I'm not engaged yet. Anyway. But I like my Focus. I got my Focus, my 17 Focus ST. Get out of the way! I love my Focus. That's the only car I need for right now. I pay $330 a month for that car. It's the only thing that I need. I pay well enough for that car. Never seen the end of the from the... Yeah, that's right. I saw... Yes, I see that. I see that, Brayton. There's no way I could blow off Daytona for California. Everyone is going to be at the first Gen 7 race. That's right. I still want to go to Daytona. Daytona's on my bucket list. Daytona 500. For me to go to the Daytona 500 would be awesome. But the problem is I live in Connecticut. And the other problem is I am afraid of heights and flying. So it will take me 3 days to get down to Florida to go watch this race. And it'll take me 3 days to drive back. I will not fly. I am much like Benjamin Burnley, from the lead singer of Breaking Benjamin. I will go as far as driving. I will go as far as fucking hitchhiking. I will not fly.
39.
I will hitchhike. I will walk. I will bike. I will not fly. I will not fly.
On out low.
My feet stay on the ground, thank you very much. Really? Fucking Hermie Sadler? So let you know. Yes, you've said it multiple times, Braden. You've said it multiple times. I don't plan on flying at this point in my life. Nope, I don't plan on flying either. I've never flown, and I don't plan on flying. If I can't get there by driving, I don't need to go there. The only place that I would want to actively go that would require me to fly would be Japan. I would love to go to Japan. Go to Japan, go to Akihabara, go to Tokyo, and go visit Japan for a little while. But that's it. I don't want to fucking go anywhere else. I'd go to Japan. That'd be about it. That'd be about it. So, yeah. I'd like to fucking go see the Square Enix Museum too while I'm there. Call me a nerd all you want, but I have a high affinity for Square Enix and Final Fantasy. I would love to go see their fucking museum. That would be awesome. Because they have one. They have one over there. It was scheduled to be a third race of the season. This year you'd have time to prepare if that's what it'll be in the 2022 schedule. For those of you that are here and not in the chat, you guys are kind of just sitting here chilling. Make sure y'all leave a like, man. Leave a like. If you like this, we're all sitting here, we're chilling, we're talking NASCAR, we're talking random stuffs. We're all having a good time with each other. You know what I'm saying? We like racing. We're having a good time with each other, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for that. I thank you for being cool peoples here tonight. That's right. I appreciate you, Cody. That's right, Cody. I appreciate you. I appreciate those of you that are just watching but kind of not really chatting right now. I appreciate you. I do. I see y'all out there. It's kind of like the equivalent of like I see you guys way in the back of the room, like way in the back of the room. You guys are just kind of sitting there chilling, hanging out, not really causing a ruckus or anything. I see you guys back there. You read it only once, Dale. Oh, but I did see it. I only read it. Yeah, doesn't the contract expire in 2024? I think it was 2025. I'm not entirely sure. I need to go to Japan for the One Piece stuff. The show is emotional and impactful. The message it has is something anyone of all ages can relate to. See, I like anime. I do like anime and stuff like that. I respect it, and I can totally get into it. I just typically don't. I don't know why. Like, I was into Pokemon and shit like that, like Dragon Ball Z. I can't really seem to get into it, but I enjoy it. Like, if I were to see it on TV, I'd be like, this is cool. I totally understand why there's such a huge anime thing in Japan, like Naruto and shit like that. Oh, funny enough, Cody says Naruto, yeah. Shit like that. I totally get it.
39-21. That one was quick. Let's do it again.
But I'm such a sucker for fucking Final Fantasy, it's not even funny. That was a funny sentence. My fucking Final Fantasy, fucking Final Fantasy, my triple F. If you see my big video project, you'll understand. Yes, I certainly will. I certainly will. Like I said, I totally understand it. Like, I was all into the Pokemon show, like, as a kid. Like, I loved Pokemon as a kid. That was fucking awesome. Terror Labonte's trying to get around me. He's got freshies. But yeah, Final Fantasy 7, yeah, I love Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 10 is my favorite game of all time, though. Like, Final Fantasy 10 for me is like the equivalent of what if it's talking about One Piece. Like, I love Final Fantasy 10. Like, like, seriously, like, you guys are gonna find it so funny, but like, anybody ever watch How I Met Your Mother? The way that I can explain it is that if you remember watching How I Met Your Mother, and Ted was dating this girl that like never watched Star Wars, didn't understand it, whatever. So his best friend was trying to explain to her, like, in life and in death, like, Ted will watch Star Wars. If Ted is homesick from work, he will watch Star Wars.
Number 20 is inside.
The night before Christmas, Ted will watch Star Wars.
Got one outside.
Or something. Like, it's that impactful. Like, for me, in life and death, till, like, you know, for what, like, love and marriage and, like, till death do us part, Final Fantasy X will always be that fucking game to me. Will always be that game to me. Final Fantasy X, till death do us part. I'll be 85 years old in my fucking wheelchair, and I will still be playing fucking Final Fantasy X. Is Tifa in it? No, Tifa is not in Final Fantasy X. Tifa is in Final Fantasy VII. JC watches Friends. Yes, JC watches Friends. I love Friends. Friends is another great show. Yes, Friends is another awesome show. Which would launch my savings from 1,800 to like 3,300. Yes, I did. Well, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, I totally get it. I definitely understand. I'm waiting for my tax return this year. I am waiting for it. It's gonna be a good return this year. Even with all the crap going on with the unemployment and the fucking COVID shit, it's still gonna be a good return. Excuse me. It's Burnout 3 takedown when I'm 85. That's right. Final Fantasy X just enthralled me like no other game has, and has since. I mean, yes, NASCAR Thunder 2004 is an awesome game. NASCAR Thunder 2004 is an amazing game, and it is my favorite NASCAR game of all time. But between Final Fantasy X and NASCAR Thunder, Final Fantasy X takes that title. Hands down. Hands fucking down. Big Bang Theory isn't really that funny without one. Yeah, I never really... There's two shows that I never really understood the popularity of. Big Bang Theory and The Office. I've never been a fan of The Office. Never. Big Bang Theory, not really so much either. Like, I'm a nerd, I'm a dork, but like, I'm not that much of a nerd and a dork to find the Big Bang Theory funny. Honestly. The only time I watch the Big Bang Theory is, well, the only reason why I watch it is because Penny's pretty good looking. That's about it, though. I've never been a fan of The Office. Never. Trailer Park Boys, I've never watched. I can honestly say I've never watched the Trailer Park Boys. I've heard it's fucking comical, but I've never watched it. Not that I've not ever given it a shot, like not that I'm not adverse to watching it and seeing what it's like. But I've just never turned it on. I've just never turned it on to watch.
39, 31.
I've just never turned it on to watch, honestly. Now if you're talking shit like SpongeBob and South Park and fucking... I watch South Park, I'll watch SpongeBob, I'll watch The Fairly Odd Parents, fucking... I'll watch, lots of other shit. It's like, I'm like Tifa, but that will be in 2032. I watch it like 500 times. That's funny. Dale is a man of culture. I am a man of culture. I love South Park. South Park is good. South Park is... Actually, you know what's funnier than hell? There are two shows, and I don't advocate this for everybody, because, you know, every person's different, but me personally, I do enjoy a little bit, quite often, actually. I do enjoy the green sticky icky more often than not, because it helps me relax, it keeps my blood pressure down, helps me relax, and it helps me sleep. It's the perfect sleep aid. The nice sticky green sticky icky Mary Jane. That's right. I don't sit here sounding it from the rooftop saying that it's good for you. I enjoy it because it's my personal preference and it helps me sleep. But let me tell you something. South Park and Family Guy are funnier than shit when you're high.
Number 4 is still there.
South Park and fucking Family Guy are two fucking shows that are perfect to watch when you've smoked. Seriously.
Number 24 is outside.
Just the cartoons and the colors and shit like that. Like, you just, I end up staring at the screen like, and then just laughing.
39-67.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car?
That's just my personal opinion. It helps me sleep. Don't cancel me because I smoke weed. There's a lot worse shit that I could be doing. Won 5 championships on this game. Figway, welcome Figway. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. But seriously, South Park and fucking Family Guy are some of the best shows to watch when you're smoking and you fucking and you're high.
Hold your line. You're still there. Clear on both sides.
Used to smoke weed daily. Really? Damn, Cody. Yeah. I mean, I like this. I mean, I'm a fairly regular user of weed. Yes, I'm a fairly regular weed smoker. But, yeah. Every day, though. You know what, though? There's nothing wrong with it. If you use it every day, like, to help you sleep or whatever, like, if you have, like, a medicinal purpose for it, or if it helps you sleep, that's fine. There ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. I'd rather somebody say, "Oh yeah, I smoke weed," than be like, "Oh yeah, I smoke meth." I would fucking rather somebody tell me they smoke weed instead of saying they smoke meth. Mine was every hour, but I cut back a lot. Damn, every hour. I couldn't even do that. I'm on that without using it. Help. Oh, what if? Oh, what if? That's funny. That's funny. Oh shit. I'm fucking trying to get my phone to poop up the comments. Just accidentally call my mom from my phone. It would be way easier to focus on the game too. That's right. So the video quality for the chase was even worse than what it used to be 4 years back. Really. Haven't played in 13 years until recently. It's still the best NASCAR game. What is my favorite South Park episode? My favorite, it's kind of two of them. They're older episodes too. There's two of them that come up to one. There's the Human Centipede one, or there's the episode that's even older than that, which was the first episode that they were given permission to swear. And they literally had the ticker at the bottom of the screen for every time they swore on that fucking cartoon. And I forget how many times it was, but it was over 100. I think it was over 100. And it was funny because I remember there being a part in the episode where they were literally just swearing to swear. And it was fucking comical.
39, 59. Good lap.
But it was awesome. Those are the two that I can think of. And the Human Centipede one where freaking, he was like, they were freaking, he was like, "Ooh, bean burrito. Sorry, Kyle. My bean burrito." Eats the bean burrito. That one. Joseph Bazarnik. Holy crap, the man is alive. Hello, Joseph, and welcome back. Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate you. Happy New Year, Joseph. It's the fan. 162 times. Yes. 162 swears in a half-hour episode. It was amazing. It was so funny. It was awesome to watch. Happy New Year, Joseph. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It Hits the Fan was the episode. They said that 162 times. That is awesome. Here comes Bill Elliott. I've totally not been paying attention to this race. I'm low on fuel. I need to recap. I've just kind of been driving around in circles talking to you guys. I have. Just been driving around in circles talking to you guys. We're in P12. Bill Elliott is P13. That's right.
86. Run some more like that one. Far high. Clear all around.
I also got to do a Vizio race break at 180. That's right. Can someone go get me a damn beer? I have a beer. I do have a beer, actually. I have Stone Cold IPA. I'm going to go... Actually, you know what? Let's get to 180. And I'm going to grab a cold beer. That's what I'm going to do. I'll grab a cold beer for you guys. That's right.
Okay, we lost a spot. Far high.
We're back to 13th. Bill Elliott's taking 12th.
Still beside you.
We're going to go another lap here, then we'll give you your third Visa race break of the race here. It has been a caution-free affair this entire race. 180 consecutive green flag laps here at California. Do I still have a copy of Burnout 3 Takedown? I do not, unfortunately. I had it for PS2. I got rid of my PS2, which was a big fucking mistake. I got rid of it like a decade ago. And then for the Xbox, I don't know. I think I got rid of it for the Xbox, or... I don't remember if I ever actually owned it for the Xbox. I think I borrowed a friend's copy or something like that. I don't remember. I remember playing it and having it for a while, but I don't remember if I actually owned it or if I actually... Whatever. I don't remember. On that note, going to the fridge and getting a Coors Light. Yeet yeet. That's right. Just watching my best NASCAR driver YouTube before I get rest of my bowl for my term 2021. Awesome. Joseph, thank you. Mixed by Io. What's up, man? Thank you so much. Welcome. Happy New Year. I'm leaving now, Dale. See you. Thank you so much for tuning in, Braden Taylor. I much appreciate you. Happy New Year to you. Let me go grab my Stone Cold beer real quick, and I'll be right back. And we'll do the third. We'll do the third Visa race break here for you guys. Getting there. Just about. No, I'm just saying I'm getting there. I'm getting there. What do we got here? Let's see. Chris Loveless, what's up, man? Thank you so much for tuning in. What's my favorite thing to do? Drinking a beer, watch NASCAR. Watching NASCAR drunk is the only sport that won't make me puke. Got my beer. Where'd Dale go? Hey, I'm here. I got my beer. That's something Bubba J would say. That's right. Dale went to get beer. Ha. Same. Smash it on your head and shotgun it. No, this is a beer. This is a beer we don't shotgun. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin's IPA. We do not shotgun this beer. Yeah, Stone Cold's actual beer. It's Broken Skull IPA. And it's a citric beer, actually. It's an IPA, but it's very citrusy. That's right. Cheers to you fuckers on a Saturday night. It's good. Good stuff. All right. Here is the race breakdown after 180 laps. Tony Stewart is leading again. Dale Jr., as you can see, has dominated the race up to this point with 127 laps led. Tony Stewart's got 51 laps led, and Kevin Harvick has led 4. Right now, it's actually a pretty decent battle between the top 3. Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kevin Harvick. Jimmy Johnson is in 4th, 31 seconds back. Then we have Ricky Rudd in the top 5. He is the last car on the lead lap in 5th, 35 seconds behind. Bobby Labonte, Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch, Sterling Marlin, and Mark Martin are a lap down. That's your top 10. Jeff Burton, Bill Elliott just got around us for 12th. There we are in 13th. Rusty Wallace and Michael Waltrip 14th and 15th. Jamie McMurray, Elliott Sadler, Ricky Craven, Jerry Mayfield, and Kenny Wallace are is in 20th. Jeff Green, Jerry Nadeau, Terry Labonte, Johnny Benson, Brett Bodine is 25th. Ken Schrader, Robbie Gordon, Greg Biffle, a.k.a. Keegan Schneider, Kyle Petty, Ashton Lewis in 30th. Chase Montgomery, Hermie Sadler, Jack Sprague, Casey Mears, Christian Fittipaldi, Mike Skinner, Joe Nemechek is out of the race. Matt Kenseth, Dale Jarrett, Steve Park, Ward Burton, Ryan Newman, and Kevin LePage. All engine detonations. We've had 7 engines fail in this race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. 7 cars out of the race with engine failures. So far here at Auto Club, it has been a clean and green affair up to this point, ladies and gentlemen. 0 cautions. The way I like it. The way I like it. That's right. Tony Stewart, 51 laps led, currently leading. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in 2nd. Those two have been dominating this entire race. Harvick is in 3rd, and I think that's it. 127, 177, 78, 78, 81, 82. Yes. Those are the only 3 leaders running 1, 2, and 3 right now. So, yeah. We've had a ton of engine detonations. Attrition is fairly high. There's a couple of big hitters, Kenseth, Jarrett, and Newman. As far as I'm concerned, those are the heavy hitters. Those are guys that are usually running up front. They are out of the race right now. We are holding it down once again. Legend difficulty, 100% length, race length, no assists. With a 52 rated overall car, we're holding it down in 13th. Not too bad. Our new sponsorship with Napa is for 27 races. That's the primary sponsor. And they want us to finish in the top 15. They want an average finish in the top 15. Right now, we're in 13th. We're still in the green. That means we're going to get paid for this race. Hopefully, right now. So, hopefully, it stays that way. Hopefully, it'll stay that way. What? Hey, JC. Holy moly. That's right. Here's the top 30 I was talking about. That's right, Keegan. That's the top 30. Drink that beer like pop. That's right. Simple beer. K-Cow, drink Budweiser. I've never had a beer and I'm 23. Is it there a preferred first beer to drink? Drink something light. Drink something light, because if you jump into something like an IPA, which is called an Indian Pale Ale, you're going to be like, nope, I'm never drinking beer again. Start light. Start with like Coors Light, Bud Light, maybe Heineken. Yeah. Something like that. Start something light, something a little bit more watered down. And then grow into it. If you jump from never drinking a beer to trying Guinness, you're not going to want to drink beer. You're not. Guinness is a dark lager. It's a thick beer. There's a difference. And I'll explain this to you guys. The stuff like that you see, if you ever been to a NASCAR race, and the stuff that people drink is light beer, Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Light, whatever, it's all light beer, because that's light beer. You're out in the sun all day, sweating, whatnot. It's a hot day normally in NASCAR. It's usually hot in summer and hot and sweaty. That's what you drink. Light beer. Guinness is the kind of beer where you're sitting down at a table and you're going to have one. And you're with friends. It's a heavy lager. There's differences to beers. I'll get into that. Maybe if you guys want explanations later on, maybe I'll give them to you. But yeah, that's what it is. That's right. KCat, JC, can I be honest with you and the rest of this chat about something? Sure. I've had drunk people try to fight me for doing my job. I've had my dad treating me like trash for 5 years straight every fucking night. And literally friends cheating because of incoherence. Yeah, unfortunately. See, there's a line between too much and just... There's a line between good and bad. That's right, K-Cow. We love you, dude. Go for it. But anyway, there's your Visa race break. I apologize. It's a little bit longer than I wanted to. But yes, there we go. There's your Visa race break. Tony Stewart leads. I'm assuming Junior's going to take the lead here shortly, because it seems like Stewart short pits and gets out ahead. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 180 laps down. Resuming here at California. We have 2 more stops to make. Unfortunately, like I said, we are short on the fuel mileage. But we do have quite a bit of speed. We're making it happen here in 13th. Not to mention it stinks. My grandpa is a drunk mess. Yes, I agree. Hey, I know that. My father was an alcoholic. My father struggled with alcoholism. He did. He struggled with alcoholism. But at least my dad wasn't, at least with my dad, though, my dad worked hard. My dad worked real hard. Made sure that, yes, even though he was an alcoholic and whatnot, like, he still gave a shit about his family. Like, he made sure we had food on the table. He made sure our rent was paid and our house was paid and stuff like that. Like, he made sure that we were taken care of. And his battle with alcoholism was literally his battle. Like, it didn't spill out to the rest of us, thankfully. 2020 was most likely last year doing YouTube videos. NASCAR PSP was basically my victory lap, and I'm not going to have time to do anything this year. Oh, damn. That sucks, K-Cow. Well, I mean, I guess I understand it, though. I do understand it. I 100% understand that, and that's fine. Like, that's the reason why I'm not doing videos like I was anymore. Yes, I'm doing these live streams and whatnot of the 100% length races. People seem to enjoy it, and I thank you for enjoying it. But like with the NASCAR Heat 5, the edited stuff, that took up way too much time. I don't have the fucking time to do that. Especially now that, like I said, my life has changed. When I started doing this stuff 5 years ago, I was single, was working, I didn't have much else going on for me. I was just kind of doing my shit. I was just kind of doing my own thing. I'm coming up on 30. I'm in a house. I'm with Melissa. I've been with Melissa for 4 years. Like, you know, and I've got to start worrying about different things. I can't be tied up doing YouTube stuff, you know. YouTube, unfortunately, don't pay the bills. Not for me, anyways. I've not been blessed enough to have YouTube pay my bills. But, yeah. I understand entirely. The payout, the time versus payout is not where it is for you or me or anybody else. At least, most of us, anyway. The payout isn't what it is. The payout's not worth it, unfortunately, so that's why. So I totally understand, K-Cow. I do. I totally get it. Totally get it. But we've had a good race so far. Had a good race. Dale, we love the streams. Yes, I'm glad you guys love the streams. Low fuel. Yes, I'm glad. Do you feel you have no time for it anymore? I agree. I agree. I don't have the time for it anymore. And especially for the, like, and I hate to sound like this, but do you hear that? Do you hear, I mean, the payout, the payout versus the time I've spent editing and recording and stuff like that, the payout's not worth it. It's not fucking worth it. I hate to make it sound like that. I hate to have it be sound like it's a money thing, but at the end of the day, it is. Time is money, and if I'm spending my time not making money, then that could be better spent making money, then I'm gonna do it. That's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? I hate to make it sound like I'm a little Jewish bastard and I'm all about my money, but it's the amount of time it takes to record my NASCAR Heat 5 videos. Yes, I was doing 5 races in a single episode. The recording would be 3 hours. It would take me at least another 2 to edit one episode. Like, I can't do that. Live streaming like this right now is easier. I get to spend, I don't know, 2-3 hours with you guys. I'm not editing. I'm just giving content you guys are watching, and live streaming is better. It's better. I'm sorry you're ending your stream. Love your videos and your race. Great. Yep. Truth is what it is. There's stuff we got to do for ourselves. Content creation is a grind. That's right. At least with this, it's not me trying to make a good video and trying to make something that's going to be entertaining. At least with a live stream, we're all hanging out. There's the live aspect. I'm hanging out with you. We're talking. There's the live interaction and whatnot. Like, we're all sitting here chilling, have a good time. A couple of us have cracked open some beers, including myself. I've got a fucking Stone Cold IPA cracked right now. You know, we're all freaking chilling right now. We're all chilling. And that's what it really should be about. It shouldn't be about content and money. It should be about camaraderie and hanging out and chilling, you know, and community, and a sense of community. As I almost turned down in front of Sterling Marlin. Is Kurt Busch for position? No? Okay, cool. That's cool. I'm going to pit this time. Lap 189, I'm going to pit. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to pit, and we still got to make one more stop, unfortunately. I wish we could make it to the fucking end on this one, but we can't, unfortunately, so we'll pit this time. And again, the car's driving good. Like, it is driving fairly decently. Don't speed, don't speed. There we go. Okay. There we go. And no adjustments. No adjustments made. It's a more intimate feeling, Dale, that you give us. I appreciate that. That's what I go for. That's what I go for. Cheers. That's right. We're all here. We're all hanging out. We're all having a good time. It's all it's about, man. Camaraderie. Camaraderie and community and chilling. Straight chilling. I might race great, but it's not Dale-like great. That's right. It used to be something I was always excited for after school. Now it's just what I do after work or before. Even when living in a shithole, struggling financially, it's something to keep me busy. That's right. See, and that's the thing too, is that if I was single, it would keep me busy if I was single. But I'm not single. I'm with Melissa. She keeps me busy. And that may have come off wrong. That may sound wrong, but yes, it's true. She keeps me busy. We stay busy as a couple. We have a house to maintain. We have jobs to work. We have a house to maintain. We got a relationship to build. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Are you taking 2 tires? The final stop, considering you have 13 to go roughly. I would probably just take fuel. Probably take fuel, save a little bit of time. Because it's going to be about 13 to go. You're right. It's going to be about 13 laps to go. Probably. Dale, have a good night, everyone. Dale, would like to see you, get in touch with you when I can. We'll be returning to watch your videos as soon as possible. Awesome, Joseph. We miss you around here, Joseph. Thank you so much for tuning in and stopping by. Hopefully your bowling is going good. I see you once in a while on Facebook with your bowling stuff, man. And you're kicking some ass in bowling. And I wish you nothing but the best in bowling, man. I got to get some tips from you. I got to get some tips. I used to go bowling all the time. I haven't been bowling in quite a while, but, you know. I hope all that stuff goes good, man. Just chug the damn beer. You chug the beer, man? See, I don't chug beers like that. I chill, man. I chill and I drink a beer and we're all good. Probably when I get done with this stream, I probably have some sticky icky, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Have some green sticky icky at the end of this one. Dale, what was your favorite part of my channel in 2020 and then of all time? I can't really name, honestly, K-Cow, I really can't name a specific moment. Like, Talladega was funny. Talladega was pretty fucking funny. But, yeah. That was probably my favorite moment of this year. Any other moment, can't really think of any other moment other than that Talladega one, honestly. That Talladega race is pretty fucking funny.
Normally, you'd see him block right about now.
Well, normally, you see him black right about now. The most recent one. When, yeah. The most recent one. The one where they all stacked up, like that crazy Talladega race. So pumped up about that Blue Jimmy fan. It's coming out tonight. What? What's coming out tonight? Who's coming out tonight? What? Oh. Somebody's coming out tonight? What? Also, why isn't this guy a mod here? What guy? Okay, so Kevin Grubb's shunting the 11 on fire. Got it. Yeah.
That lap was fast. The 40 car is still there.
It'll be during the week. Oh, okay. Interesting. Darn balls. Darn balls. Sadly, you're supposed to be my friend. Don't block me, turd.
Picked off another position.
Oh, he was for a position. No shit. Okay. Didn't realize. That's alright. Yeah, like I said, it's been a clean and green affair up to this point. Sorry. Oh, that's okay. No big deal, Blue Jimmy. No big deal. No big deal. Yeah, we'll have to stop one more time, unfortunately. I hate that. We just been straight chilling. 12th, 13th spot this entire race. Pretty much. There's Keegan. There's Keegan. Past Keegan again. And at 16.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
You're clear.
Damn right. Where's Irishman? Is Irishman here? I don't think Irishman's been here. Keegan's off the pace again. He's off the pace again. Well, mine is with Jimmy, so go nuts. Go nuts, Jimmy! That's right. Whoop. Hey now. Jerry Nadeau, your fellow person from Connecticut, don't fucking... You gotta work with me. We gotta work together, man.
Clear on both sides.
Gotta work together. Got a fucking rolling roadblock of slow dodges here, right here.
All right.
If I can get out of my way.
Hold it steady.
Excuse me,
3-1.
coming through.
All clear, buddy.
That Roush engine's about to blow, so I'm trying to save it. He's trying to hold on for dear life. I went off a fan vote. Hold on. I went off a fan vote, and it wasn't even close. Oh, no shit, huh? I have like 30 game lists of NASCAR games I wanted to do a season with.
39, 11.
I think most of the good ones. Most of the ones that most people wanted to do a season with.
All outside.
Most of them, anyways.
You're clear.
Is Bill Elliott for position? He might be. I'm actually kind of surprised the caution hasn't flown. I'm surprised somebody hasn't spun. I'm genuinely surprised somebody has not, like, just spun out yet. That might be, should be at least one, but you never know.
You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
Clear on both sides.
We're holding it down. Hold on, I'm gonna take another sip of beer. There we go. So yeah, lap 200. 200 clean green flag laps here at Auto Club, aka California. If this race was what it was today, it'd be over. That would have been it right there. We would have come home 13th.
One down low.
But unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but
All clear, buddy.
back in this time, it was a 500-mile race. So we still got 50 more laps to go. There's our old teammate, not teammate, but my closest adversary for the rookie championship battle right now, Mr. Mcmurray, as Benny Parks would say, or Mcmurray.
Attaboy. Keep it smooth. Just
Jamie,
like that.
baby.
You're clear.
We like McMurray. McMurray's a good dude. Low key. Kind of miss McMurray. Kind of miss McMurray racing. NASCAR PSP with Kenseth and Richard Petty with NASCAR Rumble. NASCAR Rumble is a game that I've got to do. I would love to do a playthrough of NASCAR Rumble. That would be awesome. I'm racing 100% race on NASCAR Heat 5, Drebin. Dirt is cool, Drebin. We like Drebin. Drebin's a good track in that game.
38, 97.
JC loves dirt. JC eats dirt. JC eats dirt. Got a couple of slower guys right here. Old Mayfield.
The leaders are coming
And then
in.
rolling roadblock Robbie.
Clear, buddy.
Fucking Robbie the rolling roadblock Gordon.
Number 31 is outside. Okay, we're clear.
There we go. Pit window is open for us, ladies and gentlemen, for us to be able to make our final stop from this point on. We can stop from here until the end. But Rusty was supposed to go live tonight, but he's not, so I guess I'll upload tomorrow. Okay, well, that's cool. There's been a couple times where I accidentally almost said Rusty Walrus instead of Rusty Wallace. Rusty Walrus, what a good guy. Good dude. David Pearson, let's play in a couple weeks. I can't believe it. There we go. David Pearson, the Silver Fox. Do you have any dirt tracks around where I live? Not really, actually. Most of the tracks around where I live are asphalt. Because modifieds, the modifieds are a big thing up here. Up here in Connecticut, anyway. Modifieds are a big thing. Stafford, Thompson, Waterford, and then I also have Lime Rock. Lime Rock is up here in Connecticut as well. Although Lime Rock really should be in New York, because it's fucking that close to the New York line. But
The 4 car.
yeah, those are the tracks that we got around here. Don't really have any dirt tracks. Not really any dirt tracks. Unfortunately. Rusty streaming next Saturday. Damn. That is pretty cool, yeah. Am I a Ryan Priest fan? Kind of. I'm more of a Ryan Priest fan than I am a Logano fan. Kind of. More of a Priest fan than a fucking Logano fan, that's for sure. John Gambit, I think I know who you are. Welcome. You know what? Welcome. No hard feelings. Welcome. Happy New Year to you. I live near Knoxville. Oh no, nice. That's nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't stand Logano. I have every reason to be a Logano fan, and I can't stand him. Logano is only a year older than I am. He grew up 20 minutes away from where I live, and I can't stand him. I want to punch him right in his fucking nose. I do. I'd like to punch him in the nose. But yeah.
39.7.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for.
That's it. Ooh, I'm up to 11th. Who dropped out? I'm up to 11th, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, shit. Did not expect that one. That one caught me off guard. I am lucky enough that there are 4 tracks that the World of Outlaws race at regularly. There you go. I bet you Knoxville's got to be fucking awesome on a race night, because Knoxville is a big fucking like a big event when they roll through. Fucking that's got to be something else. Fucking Knoxville.
39.9.
Awesome lap.
Maybe, hopefully, I can get tickets. There you go. That's right. Where is the Chili Bowl? Is that like in Florida or some shit like that? Where the Chili Bowl is. I don't... Forgive me for not knowing where that is, but it's like Florida, isn't it? Or some shit like that. I need to see the Nationals at some point in my life. Yeah, the Knoxville Nationals. Yeah, that's right. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay. Okay. Would be nice for you to get a top 10. It would be nice. It would be nice to get a top 10. I would love to fucking cheese a top 10 out of this one. Or it could be like Atlanta, where we had a lot of cars fall out, but I only finished 11th, unfortunately. Cody, sorry I'm back. So, is the PSP NASCAR worth it? You just get out of the shower, yeah. I don't know. I've never really played the PSP NASCAR. Ask JC, though. JC will probably tell you more than I would. I don't know if it's worth it, honestly. I've never played it. I played it once when my friend had it back in the day, like when it was new. And, I mean, I played it once for like 5 minutes, and it wasn't, to me, it wasn't anything all that special, but, I mean, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Don't have enough experience with it to be able to tell you yay or nay. If you have a PSP, well, hold on, because I'm getting ready to. If you have a PSP and like NASCAR games, I don't know why you wouldn't get the game. But you're saying if I don't have a PSP, don't go out of my way to get a PSP in the game? Is that what you're saying? I think that makes sense. Like, if I don't have a PSP, don't go out of my way to get a PSP to play the game. Weren't you going to have to break at lap 208? I think it was 180. No. We did it at 180. It's probably going to end up being like 240 because we usually did it every 60 laps. But also, 240 is going to be like right at the end of the race. If you guys want me to do a lap 240 breakdown, let me know. But it's going to be pretty much like the end of the race at that point. Just as bad as Earth Daytona or Heat Evolution. I heard it's clunky and the game is hard to move the NASCAR.
Halfway on gas.
We got some people short pitting here, looks like. Is that Ashton Lewis? Is that JC's brother? Ashton Lewis?
39, 48. That one was quick. Let's do it again. Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
My question, somebody had a question. My question is, did another driver blow an engine? Any caution? Nope. Nope, no cautions. It's been fucking green flag this entire race. I feel like somebody up front definitely blew an engine though, because we're in 11th. We were running 12th. For the most part, we've run 12th, but Bill Elliott would usually catch us and pass us for that 12th spot, so it's like 12th, 13th. Is my cousin. Get it right, Dale, you fucker.
39, 62.
Get it right, Dale, you fucker. Ashton Lewis is my cousin. That's funny. Dale, you fucker. Dale, you fucker. Dale, you fucker. You motherfucker. God damn it.
CO2 car, up high.
Oh,
CO2
good days.
is looking
Good
right.
times.
Clear on both sides.
Good days and good times. Oh, yes.
39, 48. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel?
Car's pretty good, crew
Going
chief.
inside.
It is. It's pretty good. Can't complain.
Okay, we're clear.
Really can't complain. I thought Ashton Lewis was your uncle. Yeah. Game is doing pretty good considering we're on. I hate to repeat myself like a broken record, but I again, legend difficulty, no driving assists, full bore car setups. Our car rating is a 52, and we're just on the outskirts of a top 10 finish right now at Auto Club. Mind you, this race has gone green this entire way. Like, we've not had trick cautions bailing us out or anything like that. Like, yeah. We've literally been running 12th and 13th, like, for 80% of this race. I think my phone's about ready to die. My comments may be disappearing shortly. My phone is about ready to die. I need to figure out a better setup. I gotta stop using my phone to freaking use for comments. I'd like to get another side screen, put it vertically, so that I can at least read the fucking comments and not use my phone. Because my phone was literally at a 75% charge. It just gave me a notification saying that it's about to die, which is usually at the 15% mark. Like a tablet? Because that's what I use, yeah. I mean, a tablet, sure, but I don't really have a use for a tablet other than that. I think maybe getting like another small screen and just putting it vertical. What if Dale Jr. has a son named Dale Jr. Jr.? That's funny. That Dale Jr. Jr. If you have a TV, you can use it like a PC. Well, that's the funny thing, is that this is a TV. I use my 32-inch TV that I'm on right now as a computer monitor. It's the same TV I've had for, God, coming up on 7 years already? This TV's really that old already? Fucking 6 years? 6 years old already. Alright. Showing my age a little bit. It's just a stupid little Vizio 32-inch HD TV. That's what I have. My desk is not big enough to incorporate another monitor. Literally, this screen is literally the width of the platform of my desk. Dale the Third. Dale the Third. Damn, that's old. Yeah, it is old, but you know what? It's never ever giving me a problem. It's never giving me a problem. just like my computer build. I got laughed at the other day, or not the other day, but like a couple weeks ago, because I was doing my iRacing. I was iRacing with the Core, and like I was chatting with the guys, and they're like Davin and fucking Soundhead. Well, I think we were making fun of Soundhead because Soundhead's got this really awesome computer build, and he like never uses it. And I'm like, and he was having problems too with iRacing. Like his iRacing would keep blinking on him and whatnot. He'd keep like disconnecting and shit. And I was sitting there, and I was like, but my build that I built 6 years ago with 2011-V3 components and whatnot, this shit that's all old now, I said it doesn't give me any problem. It doesn't give me no problem. I mean, granted, I spent $2,500 fucking dollars on this computer 5 years ago, but I built it up, and it's giving me no problem, and it still runs fine. I just got a freaking... I just want to get a newer graphics card. But even still, it would be where fucking... It would still even be where, yeah. It would still be where the fucking card would bottleneck. Even if I got a new graphics card for it, it would bottleneck the shit out of the system. Because my other stuff isn't super powerful. It's not as powerful, anyways. Oh, damn. Have a good rest of your weekend. I will see you again another time. Keegan Schneider with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Keegan Schneider. Thank you so much for fucking the $5. That is awesome. Thank you very much. That is wonderful. Keegan, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm glad you're enjoying me. Happy New Year to you. Thank you very much for the $5.
Have a good rest of your weekend. I will see ya again another time.
Oh, don't you love that? Michelle Trachtenberg from Eurotrip. Oh, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Michelle Trachtenberg, so beautiful. From my childhood. This game is turning 18 this year. This game is turning 18 this year. This game is old enough to almost buy its own cigarettes at this point. Not that I advise that people buy cigarettes. I quit smoking. But it really puts puts it into perspective. This thing is turning 18 this year. 18 years old, this game. I was 13 when this game came out. I was 13. I'm coming up on 30 in a couple weeks. Oh, God. I know that my receding hairline makes it look like I'm older than 30, but yes, I assure you I'm turning 30. I'm clean from smoking for a month already. That is awesome, Cody. Keep it up, dude. Seriously, keep it up. Smoking is so bad. And as a former cigarette smoker, I've been quit for almost 2.5 years. So I've not made very many smart decisions in my life, but that's one of the ones that was a smart decision, was quitting. Quitting smoking was a damn good decision. And then I put on 30 pounds and still haven't lost it, but that's okay. We're gonna work on that. I guess it's better to gain 30 pounds than to yeah. You know.
39.57.
You have to be 21. You have to be 21 to buy cigarettes now? Are you fucking kidding me? When did they change that? When did they change that? That is so... That's awful. So you're telling me that you can enroll and enlist... Wait. Hold on. We're going to debate this. So you're telling me that somebody can enroll and enlist and go to war for us, go overseas, get shot and killed, and come back in a body bag at 18, but they can't have a drink or have a smoke until they're 21. How the fuck does that make sense? How does that make sense? I'd like to think if you were 18, enlist in the military, go overseas and fight a war for us, I think the least I could fucking offer you is a fucking drink and a smoke. The fuck? That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. At all. And not that I advocate smoking, but still, you gotta think. Yes, thank you, JC, for telling me that you're very proud of me. Yes, it is one of the best decisions I've made in my life to quit smoking. One of the best decisions I made. Absolutely. Too bad I gained weight. I gained like 30 pounds and I haven't lost it. But you know what? I can drop the weight. I can lose the weight if I wanted to. And I really do need to. But at least I can lose the weight. I can't lose cancer.
39, 69.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
That's right. Workout? Yeah, I know. Workout? Yeah. It's 18 in Alberta. Well, that's because you're fucking Canadian. Your Canadian years turns out to be almost 21 in American, right? That's right. You Canucks up there in freaking Canada and Canada land up there in your metric system. 18 almost turns out to be like 21 here in the States. I'm just messing with you. Nothing but love.
Great lap.
We're going to have to pitch shortly. Probably just end up... Well, you know, I probably could just take right sides. Probably could. Just take rights. If you boot for someone, it's big charge fee. Really? No shit, huh? Interesting. I'm going to miss the game something. The chat. I'm going to miss the game something.
Go ahead and get on by. He's not going to block.
You're clear. 39, 98.
That one was quick. Let's do it again.
I gotta get a haircut tomorrow if a place is open. Then record the first episode of Gran Turismo 4. Alright, Gran Turismo 4. We love Gran Turismo. We love Gran Turismo. I've been checking out your Gran Turismo 3, the arcade races one side, from time to time. I've been checking those out. Right side tires, 1 can of fuel. 10-4. 10-4. Doing this for K-Cow. K-Cow, hope this makes up for the fact that your track is not on a schedule next year. Or this year, excuse me. It's January 2nd.
39, 96.
Here comes Kevin Harvick, one of our top 3 here at Auto Club, or California. Damn it, I gotta stop calling it the wrong thing.
Number 29,
Fucking Storia X4 outrunning a Subaru Impreza.
Okay, we're clear.
I know, right? Ain't that some shit? Only in Gran Turismo,
42
though.
mark has got a roll.
Only in Gran Turismo will you see a fucking PT Cruiser outrun a goddamn Mustang. Or outrun a fucking Corvette. Or Dodge
42
Viper.
is still there.
I'm the interim crew chief for Irishman.
You're
10-4.
clear.
That's a big 10-4, crew chief. Here comes the super fast Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Come on, you can do better.
Super fast Jr. Dale Jr.
Save your tires.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking just blow by me on the outside like he's like, oh, there was a car there? Oh, what car? Soccer mom gone rabid. That's right, soccer mom gone rabid. Fucking PT Cruiser fucking going faster than a goddamn Dodge Viper. Wait, Stewart is leading though, isn't he? He might be. He might very well be. He might very well be. That's okay. I mean, we're gonna end up stopping here probably like 236, 237. And we'll have about 13 to go. We'll end up freaking having to stop the extra time, unfortunately. But I think the field is so fucking spread out that, like, it's not even gonna matter. I really don't think it's even gonna matter at this point. Really don't think it's even gonna matter. I mean, we might pit and come back out in maybe 14th, 15th. I also remember Super Nintendo and NES. I do remember that. I never really... I mean, that was a little bit before my time. My older brother and sister had a Super Nintendo.
Still there.
They had a Super Nintendo back when we lived in my very first apartment. I was like 4 or 5. Like, I vaguely remember playing Mario as a kid.
Still there.
Vaguely.
Still there. Make it easy.
I do remember having a Sega Genesis, though.
Still
I remember
beside
having a Sega Genesis and having the Sega Channel. During that time period, having the Sega Channel, that was a fucking novelty. That was a novelty in the late 90s. Having the Sega Channel,
40, 60.
that was something fucking else. That was the first iteration of online gaming.
You're clear.
That was fucking cool. That was cool having that. So I remember having the Sega Channel. That was awesome.
Carlo.
Born in 1997. God damn.
Still beside
Y'all are
you.
youngins, man. Youngins. Born in 97. 1991 for me. We're gonna have to stop the next time around. So 236. We'll stop this time around. We're just gonna take rights and a can of fuel. Figway was 87. There we go.
How's the car setup feel? Our time's a little
I know.
Okay.
I felt awkward because literally, whoa. I felt awkward because the year that Trevor Bayne won the Daytona 500, he was a year younger than I was. No, he's not a year younger than I. Maybe he's like a month younger than I am. But I remember that because he won the Daytona 500 and he's younger than I am, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? This kid just won the Daytona 500 and he's younger than I am." All right, here we go.
Car outside.
If he wasn't so friendly, he'd be blind.
All right, fucking rights. One can. Rights in a can. There we go. Damn, you're my grandpa. Laugh my ass off. I know, I'm a lot of grandpas to a lot of people on YouTube. Played Halo for almost 20 years, that's right. There you go. I remember when Halo came out. I didn't have an Xbox until like 2005, so I missed Halo 1, and I mean, I kind of had it enough for the Halo 2 hype, but yeah, I completely missed out on the first Halo anyways.
Clear. Car high.
Sorry. Guess what? Get fucked, Christian Fittipaldi.
Number 43 is coming high.
Get fucked.
The
14th.
car is
Okay,
outside.
not bad.
Fuel's down.
We're down to half on fuel.
Clear all around.
Let me get to 240 and then we'll do another through the field kind of thing. I remember actually when Halo 2 got released, my friend John, I was over his house. We left school and like we actually went to school that day. We left school, we went to GameStop, we got the game, and we went and played Halo, and we played the fucking campaign all night. Fucking all night, and then didn't go to school the next day. And I didn't even have an Xbox. Like, you gotta understand, I didn't have an Xbox. I was just fucking... He was so excited for Halo coming out and whatnot that, like, we were at his house playing all night. Yes, Breaking Benjamin made a song for Halo 2. Yes, they did.
39, 23.
Okay, so Michael Waltrip. I gotta look for Mikey Waltrip here. I mean, it's so funny. Like, it sucks to fucking come home 14th if we're gonna end up finishing 14th here. But,
Number 16, up
like,
high.
that's still not even that bad. The field is so fucking spread out that I lost two spots
Clear.
when we came in for a green flag stop. I lost 2 spots.
Number 23 is outside.
Excuse me.
Still there.
We'll give it another lap here, and then we'll go through the field.
Okay, we're clear. 39,
But for the most
7.
part, the rest of the AI cars are done pitting. And we still have ourselves a solid-ass finish brewing right here. Yes, Blow Me Away. That is the song. That is correct. That is the one. Alright, oh, fucking get out of here with that shit. Here we go. All right. Here is the final Visa race break here from California. We got 10 laps left to race here. Tony Stewart leading this race right now. It has been a 3-car horse race up to this point. Tony Stewart is in the lead right now. He's got 5 laps left to go. He's led 81 laps. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has the most laps led, locked up at 159. 2.6 seconds back of Tony Stewart. Kevin Harvick is in third, 5.7 behind, and he has only led 4 laps. And those are literally the only 3 people who have led laps this entire race. Ricky Rudd in fourth, the first one a lap down. Jimmy in fifth. Bobby Labonte, Jeff Gordon. Sterling Marlin is 2 laps down in eighth. Kurt Busch and Jeff Burton round out the top 10. We got Bill Elliott 3 laps down in 11th. We got Rusty Wallace, Michael Waltrip, yours truly, and Jamie McMurray in the top 15. Elliott Sadler, Ricky Craven, Kenny Wallace, Jeremy Mayfield, Jeff Green, the top 20. Terry Labonte, Jerry Nadeau, Johnny Benson, Brett Bodine, Kenny Schrader, Robbie Gordon, Greg Biffle, Kyle Petty, Ashton Lewis, Chase Montgomery, Hermie Sadler, Jack Sprague, my fucking ankle, Casey Mears, Christian Fittipaldi, Mike Skinner, Mark Martin, there it is. There's another Roush Yates engine blowing up right there, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Martin detonated on 193. That's why we were up to 11th at one point. Joe Nemechek, Matt Kenseth, Dale Jarrett, Steve Park, Ward Burton, Ryan Newman, and Kevin LePage. All engine failures. Attrition aplenty here at California. I guess so. It's a really fast track with a lot of high speed and lots of beating up the engine, and there hasn't been a caution, so I guess it makes sense. Mark Martin, somebody don't tell Slap Shoes. Yes, K-Cow called it. K-Cow called it with Mark Martin, but don't tell Slap Shoes, because Slap Shoes is probably beating himself to shit right now. Yeah, that's our race breakdown. We have 5 laps to go. The leaders have 5 laps to go anyways. Tony Stewart's leading. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has led the most laps this race. Let's see if Dale Jr. can track down Stewart for this win. Called it with Mark Martin. Jimmy Johnson left NASCAR, by the way. Yeah, I know he did. Roots, Jimmy. That's right. Jimmy. That's right. Jimmy in the top 5 here in California.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
That's so funny. That shit has rubbed off on me with Jimmy. Every time I see Jimmy Johnson, I gotta go, Jimmy! But the fucking leaders have only got 4 laps to go. Like, yeah. I'd like to be able to track down Michael Waltrip and Kurt Busch to be able to get back up to that 12th spot that we've been running in this entire race, but, you know.
Okay, we're clear.
Yes, we're almost done. Elite, yes, we are almost done. JC in 2020. Where's Jimmy? Literally 2 hours ago on my channel.
Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
Excuse me. But yeah, we had to make the extra pit stop. And even with the extra pit stop, we took 2 right sides and we put a can of gas in it. And I mean, the fact that we only lost 2 spots says a lot about how spread out this fucking race is. We came into pit lane, made an extra pit stop, and we only lost 2 spots. And the best part is, barring any major catastrophe, we'll have this. We'll have this wrapped up, and we will have a top 15 finish for Napa. We'll get a nice payout. We did qualify on, not on the pole, excuse me, but we did qualify second, so the NASCAR Thunder payout on our rear deck lid will pay out as well. Waste Management wants us to finish ahead of Terry Labonte, which we are indeed ahead of Terry Labonte. Ricky Craven, stop eating Tide Pods. You're switching lanes when you shouldn't be, buddy. Are you okay? I'll probably DM you some stats from me in the Cup Series LP tonight. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Please feel free.
39, 38.
24. I think whoever's leading is on 248. They're going to be coming to 2 to go this time around. But I can't believe we've done another 100% length race, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have kept me You guys have kept me entertained for the most part here tonight, especially a 500-mile California race. This ain't a 400-mile race, it's a 500-mile race. That's 2 laps to go for the leader right there. Don't know if it's Stewart or Junior. It looks as though it could be quite a fucking... It's going to be a fucking finish. They're pretty close right now.
44.
Whoa, that was a quick lap.
Pretty fucking close right now between those two. But they're coming to the white flag this time, ladies and gentlemen. White flag this time. Hope this makes up for it, K-Cow. Really hope that you enjoyed this race, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this live stream there, K-Cow. Hopefully you enjoy.
All eyes are on the leader and the white flag is displayed. No need to hold back now. Good time to go for it. You either win it or you wear it. The race to the checkered flag, 1 lap to go.
39, 37.
Awesome lap. 5 more laps. As the leader races back to the stripe, the big question is, does anybody have anything for him? Here they come to the stripe. The fans are on their feet. Who will win?
So I don't know who won. My guess would be that Stewart took the win. But we shall see. Off the corner for the final time, K-Cow. I hope you enjoyed that one.
39, 41. Finish towards
Let's
the
see what
front.
we got.
You gave it all you had. That's
Stewart did win, but by God, Junior gave him hell. Look at that. Look at
This is
that.
the kind of finish the fans love to see.
Wow, you know, you're right. That was an incredible finish to an even more incredible race. This NASCAR Winston Cup Series is so exciting to watch.
The 83 car really did a fantastic job keeping his car away from trouble all race long.
Well, it's going to be a happy crew when they get back to the shop. They can immediately go to work on next week's car without having to worry about fixing anything from this race, and that makes for a much less stressful atmosphere.
The 83 car gained some respect out there in this one.
Yeah, you know the golden rule. Well, it applies in NASCAR as well. You got to treat other drivers with respect in order to earn theirs.
We hope you enjoyed today's race as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next time, this is Joe Moore and Barney Hall signing off.
Hell yeah. And you know what? I don't think we got any damage on this car. I don't think we got a single yellow fender on this car. Just for you, K-Cow. How you like that? Nice and clean this entire race. Dale Jr. comes home second, 1.5 tenths behind Tony Stewart. And Junior led the most laps too. That's gotta kind of suck. That's gotta sting a little bit right there, ladies and gentlemen. Figway, thank you very much. GG, thank you, thank you, thank you. You see that there's our driver respect levels that have been most affected in this race. And that's a much better payout. I like that. Much better sponsor payout with the newer sponsors that we have. That's right. Michael Lippicack, what's up? Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. That's right. $646,000 in the bank after this race here at Auto Club. Let's take a look at our race stats before I decide to skip everything. That's right. That's freaking awesome. I'm gonna take a picture of this real quick while my phone is at 7% battery. I want to document that, and we'll upload that. 7th, and then there's, oops, and then there's me right there at the very tip of the second page. Even though we had to make the extra stop, the car was actually pretty freaking quick considering. Freaking Mark Martin right there. There's our list of attrition right there. With Kevin LePage coming in last. He completed 2 whole fucking laps before that engine let go. That's funny. That's funny as hell. Alright, let me pull my comments back up here. Dude, I can't even run a clean race in 10%. Like, that's what Dale levels of great racing is compared to how great my racing is. Well, I hope you liked it, K-Cow. I hope you enjoyed, man. We gave you a nice run here for your home track, and hopefully, you know, in a 500-mile race length at that. What was the race stats? The actual time of race was under 3 hours. That's actually pretty damn good. No cautions, that obviously helped with the average speed. 182 mile an hour average speed, no caution flags, and 12 lead changes. I mean, on paper that sounds like it's rather uneventful, but I like when races are like that. I do enjoy that it was pretty straightforward. It was pretty straightforward. Congratulations! New accomplishments have been added to my EA Sports bio. Hell yeah. I like it. I'm still waiting for level 100 to pop up. You hear me? I want level 100 to pop up. I'm going to go ahead and save it quick before, God forbid, if I fucking lose power or anything. I just got to fucking save that. There we go. There we go. Now all the progress is saved and we're good. Too many user profiles. So what did you guys think, ladies and gentlemen? I'm glad you guys tuned in and watched. I appreciate you. 100% linked race at Auto Club. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Now we do indeed actually have, you see that the sponsors we signed, Napa, average finished in 15th place. We did that. We qualified in 2nd at California. We did that. They want me to finish ahead of Tara Labonte. And then the other two sponsors are just kind of there. So, yeah. We have that. Then in the garage, we do have, thankfully, a refurbished engine body and chassis. So we have something new and fresh going for Richmond. And what I will go ahead and do here on camera anyway is I will go ahead and overhaul. I'll go ahead and overhaul everything, which I need to. I definitely needed to overhaul a lot of this stuff. And we'll do that. Overhaul the body. And that'll definitely help us get a little bit better and a little bit better there once we get things rolling. Once we really do get things rolling quite a bit there. So, when's my next stream? I don't know. I don't know what my next stream is, honestly. I don't plan on doing every single race, honestly. I never really anticipated to do every single race. But if they're good ones, if I feel like they're going to be good ones that'll be entertaining, kind of like Daytona or Sonoma or something like that, like the good ones I'll try and stream, but I'm not planning on doing every single one. That's a lot of time. That is a lot of time. Dale, do you have Instagram? I do have Instagram. I never use it though. XDray24X. I don't ever fucking use it. Pretty nice race. Good. Ian White, yes. When's my next stream? I hope someday to run a full NR 2003 season at full length. That would be tough as hell. Dale should stream the All-Star Open and All-Star race. That's right. Maybe we will. Maybe we certainly will. Take a look at the team. Happiness is good. Everybody's in the 80s. I like that. That's a good thing. Everybody's in the 80s. Our sponsorship, like I said, is going pretty good. Shop edition. I still ain't got the fucking money to do shop editions, though. But at least I was able to overhaul stuff. So that's at least getting the ball rolling a little bit. Let's take a look at the point standings here, ladies and gentlemen. Dale Earnhardt Jr. still fucking lighting them up and fucking picking them up and putting them down. 269 points. He's almost 2 whole fucking races ahead of Stewart already, and we're just 9 or 10 races into the season. Dale Jr. has been on fire. 10 starts, 1 pole, 2 wins, but 9 top 5s and 9 top 10s. He's already matched the same number of top 5 finishes he did in the entire 2001 season. He's been picking them up and putting them down. Dale Earnhardt Jr., my brothers and sisters, they got him hooked up over there. Tony Stewart's in second. He's got 2 wins, 7 top 5s and 8 top 10s. So Stewart's hooked up pretty good. Ricky Rudd is pretty stout this year. Look at that, 4 top 5s and 9 top 10s. Ricky Rudd's fucking having a resurgence. Having a fucking resurgence here. Jeff Gordon, Bobby Labonte in the top 5. Dale Jarrett, Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, Jeff Burton, and Ryan Newman in the top 10. We are holding it down in 11th, ladies and gentlemen. 11th place. In points, 10 starts, 4 poles, no wins, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s. We've got an average finish of 14.5. With a best finish of 2nd. That was at that Texas race that I live streamed. We're fucking 481 points back, but we're still doing pretty solid in the standings anyways. That's pretty good considering that, again, I'll show you guys because I don't lie about stuff. There it is. Legend difficulty, 100% race length, and no assists. Normal damage. Yellow flags are on. Making it as simulation and as hard as possible for it to do. It's for us to do. Take care of it. So, that's right. If only Junior had a season like that in real life. I know. I only say you should stream the All-Star Open race because you don't have to worry about detuning the gears. You're correct. I don't have to worry about detuning the gears. You are very correct on that one. Yeah, I'll go ahead and save up here, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I thank you all so much for tuning in and watching here tonight. Live stream of NASCAR Thunder 2004, 100% length career mode races. We did California tonight. Come home P14 started second. Car was really a 12th place car. Needed to make that extra pit stop, unfortunately, to make it to the end. But we only lost 2 spots in that sense. So thank you so much, KCal, for requesting this one, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope every single one of you enjoyed. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. Happy New Year to every single damn one of you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your Saturday night here, ladies and gentlemen. That dude named Dale, thank you. Humbled. Please honored and humbled as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. When is my next stream? I don't know when my next live stream is going to be. Probably it will be this one. I don't know when it will be, but I will do my best to give you guys as much notice as possible so that you guys can tune in and make plans and watch. But until then, be safe. Have fun, my brothers and sisters. Happy New Year to every single one of you. Love you guys very, very much, and I will see you guys in that next live stream whenever that may be. Until then, you can catch me on Twitter and Facebook, and I'll be around, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you. Love you guys very much. I'll see you guys around the bend. That dude named Dale is out of here. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Have a good one. Deuces. Fuck, where's my remote? There it is. Gotta change the input.